There ain't nothing worse. It's my last time talking about this shit, man. Been on live all day. Going back and forth for a nigga that don't know what the fuck he talking about. Mm-mm-mm. All day. Feed these damn dogs. Lord, one and only. Man, niggas be overthinking situations and be wrong as a motherfucker, man. Yo, ain't nothing worse than that, y'all. Nothing worse than a grown man. They can't admit when they wrong, man. That's a female trait. Grown man should be able to admit when they wrong. Straight up. And niggas try to make it sound slick. Oh, I don't apologize. Nigga, that's bitch shit. Yo, a grown ass man at 30 plus shouldn't be talking about they don't apologize, yo. Straight up. Apologizing is part of being a real nigga. You wrong, you wrong. You know what I mean? You can't be a real nigga and say you don't apologize. Yo, but he was wrong though, bro. That's the thing about it. Like it's different. It's different when you telling the truth. You understand? If you in the right, man, talk your shit. You feel me? But you see one thing he can't deny. You know what I mean? Man, sweet to Michael Jackson, man. How they gonna clout chase off you, my nigga? Not the one that been sending people over there to you, nigga. You know what I mean? They can't clout chase off you when I've been sending people to you, bro. The only reason my page slowed down is I started working. Like, your niggas is crazy. You ain't better at this shit than me, my nigga. You ain't no motherfucking better content creator. You don't got no better takes. Like, your niggas is crazy, bro. Niggas be letting a little bit of clout go to their head, yo. Man, going back and forth with this nigga Byron Blake all day. The whole day, yo. He fucked my whole day up. I think out of the motherfucking, I probably been live 6 hours a day, man. It's a fucking 6 hour live and shit. Fuck my whole day up. Nigga sitting there going to Google. Hey, look, and I've been going back and forth with you about Byron Blake. You see what I'm saying? I've been taking up for this nigga for a while. Lord, how many times I told you, man, Byron Blake, all right? Like, why you be going after yo? Nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. So I just found, I found a whole 13 pages explaining a judicial admission. Yo, you cannot do a judicial admission when you have co-defendants. You can't do it. Like this whole argument is non and void, man. We read it earlier. Now I felt a more detailed explanation to the whole shit. The reason why, like I said, Pooh Shiesty defense attorney said that we're not gonna what was the word? Factual basis, whatever fuck word he used, is because we're not here to argue that right now. We're not here to argue that right now. You feel me? We're not ready to argue. Did he stand it? Like, that's not the argument right now, man. That's not saying that it. See, in the way he tried to present it, like he is locked into this. Nah. Because for one, you can only do that when you don't have co-defendants. Because because this is what he got to understand. And it's that simple. By binding him to those statements, it binds them to those statements. You understand what I'm saying? If the government narrative is they all did this, did that, just it binds all of them to that. And that prejudiced the other co-defendants. You can't do it. Yo, because that's what niggas do, yo, when niggas don't make sense. And nigga going to Google. Like, yo, that's not how you, and he knows this. See, most people, if you don't do research, then you might not know that. But when you do research, you know that, yo, you gotta, in order to really find what you're looking for, you might gotta Google that motherfucker 15 times and word it 10 different ways. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only way. That's the only way you're going to get the real, true answer that you're looking for. Now you can find an answer that fits your narrative, but to get the truth, man, you gotta Google it. Loyalty Betrayal. No, she do motherfucking research too. Man, you gotta look that bitch up 25 different ways, man. I'm ready to show y'all. Yo said the nigga at a bond hearing basically pled guilty. Nigga said the man basically pled guilty, and then and that's the funny thing about it. Yo got mad because I called him. You try to call a nigga a rat, bro. You know it. I know it. But you didn't want to do that because you ain't got no proof. You ain't got no proof to back it up. So what he did was, you put this video. I'm a content creator, man. You put the video out there knowing how it sounded, and you let the people run with it. That's what you did, bro. And instead of accepting that, you want to get disrespectful, you do this, you do a whole bunch of shit you would never do. You feel me? Like, yo, the reason I don't get disrespectful to niggas online, because what's the odds of me seeing you? You understand? I ain't on this bitch, man. I'm going to slap the shit out you. Because more than likely, I probably never see you. So what the fuck is the point? Exactly, yo. And that's what he did it on purpose. Or I left it up for the people to decide. Well, yo, you can't leave a situation like that up for the people to decide, yo. You talking about a nigga told. You from the streets, right? You don't leave that shit. And like I said, that's the same shit Whack 100 and them do. You don't leave shit like that up for no motherfucking debate. So let's get into this article. It's kind of small, but it's necessary. Suit the island. So I ain't called no rat. You did call a nigga a rat, bro. You just mad that I called you out on it, my nigga. You just mad I called you out on it, bro. You just gonna put that shit out there and ain't and expect nobody to say nothing. That's it. All right, look. No, not you. What's up, LeVar? Watch what you plead. The effects of a judicial and evidentiary admission. What you say in court can and will be used against you in the court of law. This Miranda warning, which is so familiar in criminal cases, applies equally to civil litigators who may be stuck with judicial admissions as a result of what is pled. Is this the one? This ain't the one. This the one. Now this shit small as a bitch. Can y'all see this? We're gonna do it like that to make it big. I wonder if I can make them read this motherfucker. My reading shit ain't been working lately. Oh, no, that ain't it. You can see it. I might have to read it. Cause my reading thing been acting dumb lately. Bitch used to read to us, remember? Bitch start reading to us. Dirty bitch. All right. And one of the most important tasks of a defense counsel in a criminal case is to prevent the introduction of evidence prejudicial to the defendant. So this is the whole point of a judicial admission. To prevent evidence prejudicial to the defendant. Prevent. The task is often an impossible one. Witness the plight of counsel who must put on the witness stand an accused with prior convictions. If he does so, then by almost unanimous American rule, the prosecutors may introduce evidence of prior crimes. The jury will be instructed, of course, that it may use this evidence only for the purpose of determining the credibility of the accused, and not as an indication that he is the type of person who would commit the crime charged. However, Judge Lernhan once stated in describing a similar limiting instruction, this is a recommendation to the jury of a mental gymnastics, which is beyond not only their powers, but anybody else's. Similar problems may present themselves. Then they go through case law. Present themselves many stages at trial. The prosecutors may seek to introduce on any number of recognized theories of admissibility evidence highly prejudicial to the accused. Often, defense counsel only recourse is to request that the judge give prior limiting instructions to the jury. In some situations, however, defense counsel may have a far more formidable weapon in its arsenal, a formal judicial admission or stipulation of the fact which the prejudicial matter tends to prove. It is quite clear that such an admission effectum probandum will dispense with the necessity of its proof. The almost universal rule in the United States was stated thusly by the New York Court of Appeals, when in fact even of great importance is admitted by the defendant or his counsel in open court during the trial, the fact is established by the admission, and no evidence needed to be given in relation to it. All right, so back. So basically, with a judicial admission, it prevents the prosecutors from offering any evidence containing to what I'm admitting to. So it's almost like we're going to admit to this without no rebuttal. Because a rebuttal could hurt us. So it shouldn't be no evidence thrown. That's why I said it's way too early for this. By a judicial admission, it stops. It's designed, it's a defense strategy designed to stop the prosecution from bringing in evidence to prove that part of the case. You understand what I'm saying? So bring that into context. Like I said before, you say this at a bail hearing because we're not arguing that point. We're not arguing that point. We're okay with the idea of him bringing in a bag. We're okay with the idea of him recording a contract signing. We're okay with the idea of him standing by the door because none of that is criminal. None of that is criminal. But the way Byron Blake tried to present it is he was telling, regardless if he said it or not, everybody watch that video can see obvious what he was trying to do. In such case, a defendant is bound by the admission, and the prosecutors may safely fail to introduce evidence to support of the fact. A problem arises, however, where the prosecutors prefer to resort to his proof. The issue then is whether the admission can prevent them from doing so. A review of cases indicate that a large majority of courts leave the question to the discretion of the trial judge. Like I said, got to be ruled on by a judge, as Wingmore has advised, and in effect allow the prosecutors to ignore the admission and introduce his proof. The purpose of this article is to suggest that the court, in deciding this issue, have often done so on doubtful theories with an excessively optimistic opinion of the jury's ability to make fine distinctions and to decide fairly in the face of prejudicial evidence. Situations where the issue has arisen will be illustrated, and occasionally suggestions will be made as to the areas in which defense counsel may attempt to exclude presidential material by means of judicial admission. There is virtually no limit to the number of situations which may impel defense counsel to seek to prevent the introduction of evidence in such a manner. In most cases, however, they will more or less correspond with the categories listed below. So they start going into listed below is that they illustrate the nature of the extent of wounds, prove the corpus. All right, so no, I gotta go right here first. Gruesome exhibits is an example. So gruesome exhibits is an example of why a defense team would make a admission, a judicial admission. Nah, yo, because motherfucker try, like, yo, motherfucker is loud and wrong. If a valid judgment may be based upon the number of reported decisions, it appears that judicial admissions are resorted to most often where the prosecutor in homicide cases seek to introduce photographs of the victims taken after the commission of the crime, or the victim's blood-stained clothing. The usual reason advanced by the prosecution for admission of these exhibits is that they illustrate the nature and extent of wounds, prove the corpse, whatever, and where the exhibits are photographs, establish the identity of the victim, where the judge has admitted the exhibits despite a stipulation. A large number of appellate courts have nonetheless affirmed the conviction on a number of grounds which is submitted are clearly unreasonable. Some examples follow, and the list could be manipulated many times over. In State versus Edward, the prosecutors allowed to introduce a photograph of the head and torso of a female murder victim. See, this is why a defense team, in this case, you want to make a judicial admission because you don't want the jury to see this. No, this right here could prejudice the jury. You don't want the jury to see photographs of heads of a female victim. Showing a wound infected with maggots in the body in an advanced state of decomposition. The South Carolina Supreme Court, in finding no error, stated that the photographs could not possibly have prejudiced the defendant, for everything it depicted was later testified to in detail by other witnesses. It agreed that the gruesome exhibits calculated to inflame should be excluded if irrelevant or non-substantially necessary to prove a material fact, but stated that the photographs here in question proved the identity of the deceased, so they allowed it. Two judges dissented on the grounds that the exhibits was clearly inflammatory and unnecessary as well, for there had never been any real issue of the identity in the case. Although no judicial admission was involved, the decision is significant because the reasoning would apply even had one been made in denying the existence of prejudice merely because other witnesses testified to everything depicted in the photographs, including the identity of the deceased. The majority seems to have missed the point completely. Even if identity had been the issue, the abundance of other evidence which prove all that the photograph could have been all that the photographs could have proved, made the introduction of the gruesome photos unnecessary and thus prejudicial. Under no circumstances could the submission of the photographs to the jury be considered necessary to prove identity, and its introduction could not have helped but inflame the jury. A violent murder is always capable of causing revulsion on the part of a jury, but the danger of prejudice is perhaps greatest when the violence is directed against the young and the helpless. All right, judicial admissions. When it was imposed, involving a 15-year-old girl. Defendant had confessed the crime to the police, but had not pleaded guilty by reason of insanity. Despite the defendant's judicial admission made in open court during the trial, as to the nature of the wounds, the prosecutors was allowed to introduce the victim's blood-stained clothes, showing the tears made by the knife, as well as photographs of the victim's body, showing the wounds themselves. The conviction was affirmed by the Oregon Supreme Court, which stated that as long as the defendant plea of not guilty stood, the state had the right to prove its case up to the hill and to choose its own way of doing so. There is no rule, the court added, which requires the district attorney to be mealy-mouthed. The clothes in pictures was relevant, said the court, because they tended to show that the wounds were inflicted in the manner described in defendant's confession, and because they tended to show premeditation and deliberation. So this is a situation where a defense team tried to use judicial admissions because the person that already admitted to the crime, but tried to plead insanity. The fact of Leland case illustrate a point too often neglected. The introduction of gruesome exhibits is dangerous enough when a defendant denies any connection with the crime. But whereas here, defendant admits the acts which resulted in death and relies on another defense, the exhibits may so inflame the jury so to blind them to the merits of that defense. The history of the criminal law is not barren of cases in which an insane defendant has been found sane, not so much on the basis of psychiatric testimony as upon the jury's revulsion at the hideous nature of his acts. Where the acts are admitted by defendant, only the clearest necessity should impel the court to allow proof so prone to misuse by the jury. Right, let me get to the part because I ain't ready to read all this. Let me get to the part where this nigga's wrong as a bitch. So this is Patrick and Wall. Upon whether dismemberment had been done wildly or in a circulated manner, although reasonable in theory, the decision may rest on the overly optimistic appraisal of the jury's ability to make such a fine distinction when confronted with such a gruesome exhibit. Occasionally, gruesome exhibits are introduced despite appropriate judicial admissions by the defendant, and the resulting convictions are affirmed on the ground that the defendant has no right to prevent, by mere judicial admission, the introduction of relevant evidence by the prosecutor. Such an attitude, it is submitted, is clearly unreasonable and allows the defendant to be seriously and unnecessarily prejudiced because of the misguided difference to what are considered the merits of the adversary system. In other words, however, a contrary rule has been applied and the judicial admission has been held significant to prevent introduction of gruesome exhibits. In State versus Long, the prosecutor was allowed to introduce the bloody clothing of a murdered victim despite defendant judicial admission that the crime with which he denied connection was committed by shooting and stabbing. On appeal, the conviction of second-degree murder was reversed. The court stated that the defendant had admitted all valid facts to be drawn from the evidence. An examination of the clothes would not aid the jury, connect defendant with the crime, prove the identity of the deceased, or show the nature of the wound. Under the circumstances, the creation of prejudice would only affect the creation of prejudice would be the only effect of the submission of the clothes to the jury. The court view in Lane case is shared by other courts. Indeed, some decisions have gone even further. In whatever versus State, it was held error to admit in a prosecution for aggravated assault the bloody clothes of the victim, where the defendant did not dispute the nature of the position of the wounds. This decision goes further than that in the Lane case, for the defendant made no formal admission, and the jury was thus free to reject what other evidence the prosecutors may have introduced concerning the wounds. So, do y'all get what I'm saying? So, when I'm trying to, judicial admissions is a defense strategy used to stop, what's up, C Hood? To stop the prosecutors from showing certain evidence to the jury. Remember, we talking about a bail hearing. So here ask Google, can judicial admissions be used at a bail hearing? Of course it can. You can use it at any point. But why would you use a judicial hearing, judicial admission at a bail hearing? Look, and in People versus Burns, an exceedingly gruesome picture of a murder victim taken after autopsy was held and properly admitted at the trial. Here, the court acknowledged that there was a genuine dispute as to the cause of the wound shown, but stated that the dispute could not have been resolved by examination of the photographs. In considering whether to make a judicial admission, therefore, defense counsel should realize that gruesome exhibits are largely because of their inflammatory nature. Ordinarily, counsel should admit the truth of all matters which exhibits may tend to prove. Cases may arise, however, where exhibits are so gruesome and their probative value so slight that an appeal court will prohibit their use even in the absence of an admission. The difficulty inherent in predicting such a probation and the harm done if the prediction is incorrect should cause most counsel to make the admission. With respect to the proof of other crimes, the general rule in the United States, as stated by McCormick, is the prosecution may not introduce evidence of other crimes. I don't think that's important. Let me get to the part I need, because I didn't really read all that. I just wanted to give y'all basically understanding what the fuck was going on. Where the fuck was that shit at? Posted that shit on my story. Hold on. I mean on my cause I tagged this bluff and ass in it. So I can find the keywords. Well, I can read it from there. Man, she tripping. Alright, possibly. Alright, so let's find that. The argument. Did I read all of this? No, I ain't read all this. I might just gotta read all of it, y'all, because I don't even know where the fuck that shit at. Shit. State versus violence. Should begin with a B. Proof of our crimes. Sure. Alright, fuck. Let me go to my story. I wanted to read the whole thing. Fuck. All right, argument between whatever and Kessler defendants. As a result, the Kessler defendants concluded that the remaining defendants were not third parties to the arbitration agreement. The appellate court found that the principal agent allegation was not a judicial admission because complaints and action against multiple defendants commonly include conclusory allegations that all of the defendants, which were other agents or employees and were acting within the scope of their agency or employment, and even though such conclusory allegations have been criticized as egregious examples of generic boilerplate, they still may be necessary at the outset of the lawsuit before discovery. Accordingly, in Kessler, defendant arguments were sound. Then, in every multi-defendant case in which the complaint contains such allegations of mutual agencies. So, in this case, what they observed was that not every factual allegation a complaint automatically constitutes a judicial admission. Otherwise, a plaintiff would conclusively establish the facts of the case by merely alleging them, and there would never be any disputed facts to be tried. Instead, the court noted that a judicial admission is ordinarily a factual allegation by one party that is admitted by the opposing party. Also rejected judicial admission argument because defendants wanted to use the mutual agency allegation to obtain arbitration, but then intended to contest the truth of the allegations at the eventual proceeding. That is not how judicial admissions operate. We conclude that Kessler defendants did not, in fact, wish to treat the multi-agency allegation as a judicial admission, and we will not treat it as such. Big 30s. When you got co-defendants, like we read earlier, you are not allowed to make a judicial admission because it prejudiced the other defendants. That's what that said. It prejudiced the other defendants. I'm sure that's what I was reading. The fuck was I reading? Go back to the other shit. Maybe I was reading this. Yeah, that's what I was reading right here. All right, look. Not every assertion. Look at this. This is what I was reading. My bad. Let me pull it back. I was reading the wrong document. Not every assertion in a complaint is a judicial admission. All right. Emphasize an important limit on the characterization of allegations and pleadings and elsewhere as judicial admissions. The court noted that a judicial admission is ordinarily a factual allegation by one party that is admittedly by the opposing party. Judicial admissions include factual stipulations, answers to requests for admission, and answer that admits the allegations in a complaint or cross complaint. In his case, the plaintiff sued her former attorney for legal malpractice because of their handling of real estate transactions, and the remaining defendants for the breach of lease, fraud, and related claims arising out of her purchase of the property. The complaint alleged each of the defendants was the principal partner, co-venture, agent, servant, trustee, or employee of each of the other defendants herein. The Kessler defendants moved to compel arbitration as a result of an arbitration clause in a retainer agreement. The trial court denied the motion on the grounds of the waiver and possibly of inconsistent rulings resulting from litigation with third parties. On appeal, Kessler defendants argued that this guy, allegations that all defendants are agents of one another, constitutes a binding judicial admission. That gave the remaining defendants the right to enforce the arbitration agreement between these two parties. As a result, the Kessler defense concluded that the remaining defendants were not third parties to the arbitration agreement. The appellate court found that the principal agent allegations was not a judicial admission because compliance and action against multiple defendants commonly include conclusory allegations, and that all defendants were each other's agents or employees who were acting within the scope of their agency or employment. And then such conclusory allegations have been criticized as egregious examples of generic boilerplate. They still may be necessary. At the outset of the lawsuit, before discovery accordingly, and the Kessler defendants' arguments were sound. Then, in every multi-defendant case in which the complaint contained such boilerplate allegations of mutual agencies, as long as one defendant had entered into an arbitration agreement with the plaintiff, every defendant would be able to compel arbitration, regardless of how tenuous or non-existent the connection between the defendants may actually be. Then they observed that not all factual allegations in a complaint automatically constitutes a judicial admission. Otherwise, the plaintiff would conclusively establish the facts of the case by merely alleging them, and there would never be any dispute of those facts to be tried. Instead, the court noted that a judicial admission is ordinarily a factual allegation by one party that is admitted by the opposing party. They also rejected the judicial admission argument because the defendants wanted to use the mutual agency allegation to obtain arbitration, but then intended to contest the truth of that allegation at an eventual proceeding. That is not how judicial administrators admissions operate. We conclude that Kessler defendants did not, in fact, wish to treat the multi-agency allegations as judicial admissions, and we are not going to treat them as such. So the search saying summary malpractice lane. Court found allegations claiming his attorney failed to record the lane did not constitute a judicial admission because the defendant did not agree to the truth of the alleged admissions made. More specifically, the defendant was not relying on. And then, y'all, when you make a judicial admission, you got to agree with everything. You got to agree with everything. You can't agree with parts of the admission. So this don't apply. Denying the allegations, defendants are not immune to judicial admissions, and their answers should be especially scrutinized in federal court, where general denials are not allowed. However, judicial admissions do not result from permissible use of inconsistent counts or defense unless they involve contradictions of facts in a pleading. Although not often utilized by opposing counsels as judicial admissions, a stipulation as to disputed evidence or facts, if not the excessive authority of the attorney entering it, and if conforming to procedural requirements results in the judicial admission removing the issue agreed upon from the case in which such stipulation is made. As such stipulation to fact should always be fully investigated and avoided if possible, unless you as a practitioner understand the conclusiveness of a factual proposition that you're agreeing to. Judicial admissions are not only confined to pleadings or stipulations. An oral statement by counsel in the same action is a binding judicial admission if the statement was unambiguous concession of a matter then at an issue and was not made improvidently or unguardedly. Not every document filed by a party constitutes a pleading from which a judicial admission may be extracted. Explains that proceedings serve the function of setting forth the formal allegations by the parties of their respective claims and defense. For the government of the court, the pleading allowed in civil actions are complaints, whatever answers and cross complaints. When these pleadings contain allegations of fact in support of claims or defense, the opposing party may rely on a factual statement of judicial admission. Man, to retain should be granted. So basically, what Byron Blake was trying to say, if this was to be treated as a judicial admission, come trial time, the government will not be allowed to introduce no evidence of Big 30 being in that room, no evidence of Big 30 holding the phone, no evidence of Big 30 passing motherfucking Pooh Shiesty the bag, no evidence of Big 30 standing in front of the door. Like, yo, how does that even make sense? What you send? You send to my yeah, like the nigga is all the way wrong, man. And he's standing on that shit. And he got motherfuckers over there following him. Rodney Wright has filed an unopposed notice of waiver of arraignment hearing for the entry of, look, this is the arraignment. So if y'all was on that live early, he like, what you mean? They already had their arraignment. This is his notice for his arraignment right here. Dated yesterday. Like, a nigga don't know what he talking about, man. Talking about, yo, you had your arraignment as soon as you go to court. No, the fuck you don't, bro. You have the preliminary arraignment, then you have the formal arraignment, which normally happens after 60 days. Like, the nigga literally was over that bitch loud and fucking wrong. And he had people in the comments vouching and co-signing. And he was wrong as a bitch. In accordance to Rule 10B of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, this court finds that the defendant received a copy of the indictment, that he understands the charges filed against him, and that he understands that he has the right to attend an arraignment hearing, but that he has requested that this court accept his waiver of his presence at the hearing and enter a plea of not guilty. On his behalf, the court finds that the defendant and his counsel have signed the waiver, and the court hereby accept this notice of waiver of appearance of arraignment hearing. Look, the court be issued. Look, he ain't even have his hearing yet. He ain't even going. He ain't going. But he didn't have it. Like, a nigga literally just. Oh, all right. I'm gonna send it. Nigga literally just be over that bitch talking, man. Don't know what he talking about. Then get emotional. He want me to get emotional with him. Man, I don't do that, my nigga. I ain't no motherfucking goofball. I just sent it to you on Loyalty Betrayal. So in the meantime, while we doing that. But I just wanted to show y'all, like we read earlier, this nigga gonna go to Google. Can you make a factual, what do you call a judicial admission when you got co-defendants? Yo, you know, this not a Google situation. Yo, you gotta go to case law, my nigga. Go to law, bro. Like, yo, that's not something. Like, yo, you only do that on rare circumstances. Like, do y'all hear the examples? Dead bodies and shit like that. The only reason Big 30 lawyer did that is because he was fine with that narrative. He's not stuck in that story. Like he tried to make like he wanted his people to believe. He's not stuck in that story. Because by him being stuck in that story, how the fuck is everybody else gonna fight? Can't do that, man. It's almost similar to the statements that AJ made, where they try to use the statements that AJ made to the federal informant. They try to use that to convict Marley and supposed to be retaliation for D thing. That's why he got a motion to sever. Like, hold the fuck up, you can't do that. Like, nigga be trying to talk all this law shit, get loud, and he is seriously mischaracterizing the situation. Like, he added a rule to factual basis. What was it? Unopposed, what was it? Unopposed facts or some shit like that? Yeah. Yeah, man, they try. Just wrong, bro. Like, god damn, my nigga. Happens to the best of us, bro. You feel me? You sent it? I wanted to watch that. Like, he fucked my whole day up, yo. I want, like, that was not my plans. Oh, you sent Pooh Shiesty too? That was not my plans for the day. My plans for the day, I wanted to look at Davion Murphy interrogation. Cause it ain't come through yet. Man, he said a whole bunch of nonsense. It's on his page. So that live I did earlier was long as shit. Did I send you the right information, Loyalty Betrayal? Let me see. Oh, no, I spelled it. No, Loyalty Betrayal. It's Mosley. It's Mosley, not Moslsey. It's Mosley at y'all. My first name at Yahoo. Yeah, I said my bad. Let me do it again. Nigga talking about I've been hating on them. Like, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? Niggas is lost, bro. Nigga sound like Boosie. Nigga act like you can't disagree with a motherfucker. Talking about, yo, you was clout chasing. The how I was clout chasing, yo, I ain't put your name in no title, nigga. You put my name in the title, nigga. You feel me? Like, yeah, like, the nigga wasn't making no sense. How am I clout chasing when you put my name in the title? You put my name in the title. I ain't put your name in the title, nigga. You put my name in the title, so you clout chasing. I wasn't trying to get no clout off your motherfucking name, nigga. I just sent it again. Yeah, that was wild. He fucked my whole day up with that shit, man. Fuck my whole day up with that shit. All right. That is not how I wanted my day to go. On live for fucking 6 hours with this nigga wrong as a bitch. Now I ain't come through yet. I sent you the right name this time. Yeah, I sent you the right name that time. Bitch wrong as a motherfucker. Talking about, yo, what you talking about? Nigga, you got other niggas copying. This nigga just did it. This nigga Israeli Talk did a whole video mimicking. Look at his title. Big 30 rats on Pooh Shiesty. Nigga, you did that, nigga. And you knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing. Try to act like he ain't know what the fuck he was doing. That could be funny as shit. I wanted to go through I want to look at that this right here. The one thing I can say about Shorty is he did not like Foolio. Like this is one of them situations where, all right, I'm gonna check. This is one of them situations where he don't give a fuck. However it go, that nigga wanted Julio Foolio so bad that he don't give a fuck about going to jail for that shit. It might be let me see. Mike came through a spam. Yeah, I got it. Oh shit. I gotta forward this. All right. Talking about them trying to make it sound like the nigga told. Niggas be funny as shit. Got caught and got mad. Yo got caught and got mad. All these niggas pleading not guilty. And they all waiving their arraignment. Oh, yo, they already had their arraignment. Yo, you know what you talking about? Yo, that nigga was loud and wrong as a bitch. Yo, dumbass niggas in the comments agreeing. They already had their arraignment. They know the fuck they didn't, nigga. The forward player not guilty. He waived his cause the judge the lawyer still gotta be there. The court will be issuing a separate scheduling order. All right, man. Let's get the yeah. I know the attorney gotta be there. Yo, the nigga just was wrong, yo. Like it's sad, yo. Like yo, if you wrong, my nigga. And then when I'm trying to explain it to him, he keep trying to tangle and twist what I'm saying. Yo, I'm not arguing that Big 30 lawyer said that he had the bag, he videotaped it, but he's not mentioning any crimes. He didn't say I had the bag and I gave it to Shiesty and Shiesty pulled out a Draco. He not saying that I recorded Gucci signing the contract under duress. He not saying that I blocked the door to motherfucking stop anybody from coming in and going out. All he did was what I said he did, was use the government narrative to try to get his client a bond. That's it, and that's all. Oh no, that's a admission of guilt. Like, what are you talking about, yo? Yo, it means he's not arguing. Yeah, they're not arguing that shit right now, yo. Everybody's in agreement. Right now, we're not arguing this. Yo, but it don't say right now. Yo, come on, Byron. It don't have to say right now, yo. What the fuck is you talk about? You don't have to say right now. There's not the time for that. We can't argue all the specifics of the case. All we trying to do is get a bond, man. So we gonna concede. All right, he did all of these things, but he ain't had no gun. But it wasn't no robbery taking place. And with these facts, who the government is also conceding to these facts, then yo, my client should get a bond, yo, because they ain't do nothing violent, man. Exactly. That's what I was saying. It's too early. It's too early in the investigation. That nigga made it seem like he know he know he's what he did. Yo made it seem like Big 30 pled guilty to at the bond hearing. Yo, he's binded by those statements. How the fuck is he? How he gonna be bound by statements and he got a co-defendant, man? He ain't binding by no motherfucking statements. That's just what they running with right now. And that might not even be a bad motherfucking narrative. Because they don't have a gun. They don't have a contract. They don't have nothing outside of Gucci saying these things. I'm talking about Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 and now. Yeah, he exposed himself to be a clown. Yeah, like tell me, no, yo, you exposed yourself, bro. You an emotional ass nigga, bro. Like a female, my nigga. Talk about niggas think this. Nigga think this is how they get me. This is how I am. Yeah, yo, but that's feminine, my nigga. You should better talk, yo, without raising your voice, my nigga. That ain't nothing gangster about that shit. The loudest niggas be the ones telling.
I've lost a bunch of weight since the murder because you've been stressed.
Oh, I actually been eating good. I told you, bro. I drank every day. I was getting high every day. I was smoking blacks every day. Gang, I was eating, bro. I wasn't worried about y'all, bro. I actually gained weight, bro. I wasn't thinking about y'all, bro. I ain't gotta be in Mexico. The best way I have
all right, Lord to the trail. Appreciate it.
Fuck you feeling about all those niggas looking like.
Yo, but see, that's the thing, Illuminati. He trying to act like that's not what he did, y'all. He tried to, what he did was he put out this information geared toward Big 30 telling, and he let the people say it. And he expected nobody to say nothing. He expected to just be able to run that narrative and that be it. Nobody said anything. Nah, bro, you wrong for that. I know what you did. You know what you did. So you sitting there trying to deny what you did. Y'all never said he told. It's like you get pulled over for a gun. And they be like, who gun it is? You be like, no, I mean, it ain't mine, you know. Yeah, I technically didn't say it was yours, but I did say it was yours. At the same time. Like, that's what he did, man. That's what he did. And he know he did that. That's why he kept getting emotional about it. Nigga tell me I try to gain clout off your name. Nigga, you crazy, nigga. That's why you can't fuck with these niggas, man. These niggas on the internet is wild. Shit, I don't apologize. Nigga, you think that sound tough? My nigga, you a grown-ass man, 30 plus, and you don't apologize? That's some gangster shit to you? No, nigga, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm a grown-ass man. The fuck, I ain't holding on. I ain't got no pride issues, nigga. I don't know. No, I ain't say Brian. I ain't say Byron told. No, I ain't say Pooh Shiesty told. I said if he abide by these statements, which he's not. He's not bound by these statements. See, the issue was he kept trying to say this was a admission of guilt, basically. What I'm saying is, yo, he just said that to get a bond, yo. By him throwing that legal term in there is what fucked everything up. That was the issue. You threw out this legal term, just judicial admission, and you applied it to a situation where it didn't need to be applied to. That's where the issue lied at. That's the only issue. Because by applying that legal term to this situation, you're basically saying that Big 30 told. You know what I mean? You're basically saying the man told, bro. And that's not what the fuck happened, man. Yo, but what the look, he used factual, what the fuck word it was? He used whatever word he said he used. Like, yo, because they're not arguing that right now. We're not here to argue that. This actually works in our favor. This actually works in our favor. He did. And I got him to admit it on his live. I said, so now I'm asking you, did he tell? If you're asking me, yeah. So why am I wrong for noticing that that's what you was doing and putting it out there like, yo, Byron Blake on some bullshit? That's what you was doing. Then he said, nigga, I ain't scared to say a nigga told. Listen to what I said at the end. I said to me, yeah, that would be telling. Then what are you talking about? Then why you keep acting like I put some shit on you that didn't belong, that didn't belong, bro? Why is nigga acting like I made some shit up on you, bro? I didn't make nothing up. You know what I mean? You was moving to the ledge, and I just pushed you a little bit. You know what I mean? Stand on that shit. You saying the man told, yo. I even said that he might not even know. Why would you, Lord? Why would you lecture? And that's another, and that's like, a nigga be so stupid. Yo, I have never, ever in my life, my lawyer had, yo, I got all these documents, 500 pages. Yo, my lawyer didn't send me none of this shit before he filed it. That shit don't go like that, yo. They're not sending you nothing before they file it. Why would he let his lawyer? Like, yo, what the fuck do you niggas, like, what world, what state are y'all, what lawyers do y'all have? Like, niggas could have never really had no high point. I had Roland Walker, man. At one point, Roland Walker was one of the best in Baltimore, man. Roland Walker, Mark Zion, and them guys, man. When you tell your lawyer, I wanna go for a bail review, they're gonna say, okay. They're gonna file it, and they're gonna send you a letter saying that, look, we filed for the bail review, we waiting for the judge. Normally it take 60 to 90 days, but as soon as we hear back from the judge, we're gonna send you another one and let you know the court date. That's it. Like, I don't know what the fuck niggas, yo, here, why would you let your lawyer do this? Like, what the fuck did you don't let your lawyer do anything. Oh yeah, man.
You heard that? Davion, you want a water in here, bud?
No, I want a cigarette. I want to let them out, please.
What kind of water? What's this?
No, regular Dr. Tucker. You got me for him?
Yeah, I'll walk to this gas station. That's where you are. See you, baby. Keep your shoes off. One thing.
He ain't got socks on. Boy ain't got socks on.
Hey, I was bitch and shit. I was in that bitch sleep. Oh, and we run on the streets with shit off too. Yeah,
And for you to go to jail, I get your lunch bag on.
that my shit hurt, man. My shit big.
You want rescue?
Okay. Alright. I ain't got that little bro.
You wouldn't believe the shit that came in here. You feel me? I seen a gun come in here the other night. Oh, wow.
You know what? Now you got me nervous. Now I'm nervous for what you get.
Come on, man. I'm dead ass, man.
Jail, man. I don't take no chances like that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I wouldn't be telling that guy that if I had something.
Well, those people that do have something don't tell us they do have something. We're supposed to do this. Yeah.
We'll get you. You said plastic?
What, really?
Plastic, right?
I'm gonna get me a water too.
For real, you gonna get me a cigarette? For real, you gonna get me a back of my
You can't smoke it in here, but whenever you go out, I'll hide it for you.
Come on, Alex.
I swear, hey, I promise.
I freak something you gonna do, man.
Now ain't going black on that bitch.
Hey, I got a piece too, though.
See, yo, he's stupid. See, he don't realize, you know, they give you those type of things to get your fingerprints. This the same dumbass shit I was doing. Playing with him. Man, let me get a cigarette, man. Whole time. I ain't know that, you know, they was just doing that shit to confiscate your prints. No, because you can't throw nothing away.
Oh, bro. Hey, last night I had a dream. Last night I had a dream. The day finally came. But these fuck niggas stopped saying my name. Niggas left started to beef and play bigger. But people in that business fuck the word and all they feelings. And I'm trying my hardest, so close to falling. It is in my heart, it's on my face. Getting kinda hard to hide my pain. Last night I had a dream. The day finally came, let it stop saying my motherfucking name.
Oh, for real?
Niggas love start to be. Niggas love start to be from playing victim. But people let our babies fuck the word all they feelings. People let our business fuck the word all they feelings. I ain't had time to go fuck this up, huh? Niggas in that bitch sleep that good. Well, at least I bust that bitch.
Lost it.
Bust it.
Original.
Already.
Intended drink.
No, do that.
You don't want. They don't have you water. I can buy you the beer, man. You want some pounds?
No.
Like fancy or anything?
What's good?
Alright, give us just a second. Since you guys are falling, I'm taking the bathroom, alright? I'm gonna write it that real quick.
Appreciate it, bro. I'm talk, bro. They always say. Be like this the whole time, man. Went to them, came back. Went to them, came back. How fuck, bro? Nobody understand my soul. Take the soul out of my breath, I still be the loudest nigga. Oh, soul, bro, that shit crazy. No, those socks on the floor. Hey, man, come out of this mediocre jacket. I pray with Kirk get my phone. I pray with Kirk get my phone like I do. Just got that bitch Edelman. Don't let that hoe get my shit. Please. Please don't let baby get my shit. And they out of nigga, man. This shit crazy. They gonna be all in the blog. He's gonna go up like this shit. Oh, this nigga got coming. But bitch, I've been doing my thing, ho. Fuck you talking about? I ain't gotta be in Mexico. The best way to hide from a white man is in plain sight. Fuck you talking about? All those niggas looking like you. The best place to hide from a white man is in plain sight. All this niggas look alike. Ooh, and what you talking about, man? I always remember Airbnb I'm doing. 6 Airbnb, 7 hotel rooms, then in these houses. So I told me to take off B&B's last night. I was running on. Oh, still in my bed, bro. Bed, bro. Going out for a kickoff, bro. That bitch at Amazon bed. Police bed, man. Like, fuck, he carry out an Amazon police bed. Last night I had a dream. The day before it came. What is fuck niggas every time I ain't. Until I chest out. It's good to go right now. Kinda hit me in my shit, bro. That shit crazy. When you walk punch, bro, that dude, tell the fella how to hit me in my shit, man. We're talking about, oh, straight elbow, boom. About 57.
This is a crime service presentation.
It's talking about, somebody bring that
Yo,
shit.
you know he tried that. Remember he tried to claim insanity. They struck that shit down. Maybe this is why. I want to hear the.
Like I was telling you, obviously, Tampa's not coming. Just have to tell you that
That's
here,
that South shit.
because for whatever reason, I guess we're working another call or some shit. Can't make it. The benefit of that is you can look at what the fuck I'm about to show you and just be like, whatever it may be. Because this isn't arcade, you feel me? You're able to read, right, Davion? Can you read this first line out loud for me? Perfect. Do you have any questions at all about any of this? Just let me know, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you make a statement. Lawyer, do you understand all that? Do you know how to sign your name? Okay. If you could, just print your first and last name here, and then sign your name there. And when you're done with that, I'm just going to sign above you. And then there's like some date of birth shit under that I'll ask you. My name's Chris, by the way. 656B. 2025. Can you believe that? 2025. That's well. I remember when I graduated high school in 2011. It's 14 years ago. What time is it? 1856. 311 West Monroe Street. This is the address of my office. This is where my office is. It's separate from the other place. Davion, what's your birthday, bro?
January 10. Oh, each plus
January 10.
1997.
You're a black male. Where'd you end up in high school?
Right, Jackson.
Okay. Consider messed up. The Tigers. The Tigers, that's right. Fighting Tigers. Oh, dead white. Was it like that?
I was there, where it says,
Did you really?
coming down and stall them.
No shit. Did you play sports?
Look, here go the same old game. Y'all know the game. Butter them up. Talk about a whole bunch of nonsense. You feel me? And they trip me out. They're like, y'all, they gotta revitalize their tactics, man. Like, yo, there's no way y'all, that shit can't work. I mean, I guess it still do work. But, goddamn. Nigga, no good goddamn well you don't care about nothing about him as far as football. What he like to do, what's his favorite color. I mean, his first girlfriend, his first love. Y'all don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You feel me? Yeah, get to the point, man. What you want me here, man? What's up, man? What's going on?
I play for Coach G.
I'm gonna Coach G out.
Yeah. Hey, dude, small world, bro.
Was Coach G with there?
Huh?
Was Coach G with there that time?
Seaver, I think he
Coach
was.
Siegler, yeah, that's a quarterback coach.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I've been in. You can read. You can also write. Sir, have you had any alcohol today? You did? What time is that?
Early this morning. A lot of Jose Cuervo.
A bottle.
Yeah. That's why I was about to sleep.
It's the person that drinks some Don Julio.
Look at him. Let's get some Don Julio.
That's my choice of tequila, personally. This
Look.
one's
Sarah Brown.
Look, they just going identify with everything he say. Oh, you used to play football? Yeah, you remember Coach da-da-da-da-da? Oh, what you drinking? I love Don Julio. You ever tried a Don Julio Black or make up some shit? You heard me? That's what they do. Yeah, they funny as a motherfucker, man. Nobody fall for that shit.
You clear brown, Chris.
I'm more the Chris hair.
Yeah. I like clear.
What's the saying? Once it's brown, keep it down or something like that?
Brown.
If it's clear, you're in there. Yeah. On some shit like that. You said what this morning at what time?
About like, I'm gonna say like 9, 10.
Is it me or is it really hot in this room?
It is.
I'm sitting here sweating. Crazy. Have you used any drugs today?
Oh yeah, I smoke some weird on that too.
Little blizzy?
Oh,
You just want to go and just got into it.
every day, man. Every day with them.
Marijuana this morning.
About the same time, 9 a.m.
This is a crime circus presentation.
You wear glasses?
Cool.
Do you wear contacts? And the last question is, do you have any mental health conditions?
Well, I'm not down the road.
Nothing you've been diagnosed with, great.
That night though, well they say I'm crazy, so I don't know.
I think we all have a little bit of craziness. Would you agree?
That's it?
Obviously, it's no secret why you're in here, right? It's been, and I certainly have to, I've been doing this job for a hot minute. To do what you've done for 7 months is quite impressive. But as I told you, I'd like to just show you a couple pictures and some videos and carry on. Tampa can't make it, unfortunately, but the good thing about that is been on the fucking sit here and wait 4 hours for them to
Definitely.
traffic sweet ass like
It's up here. There's a sauna in here, too.
Dude, are you pot?
No, I'm really
You're
good.
good. Have you ever tried these?
Bull.
Celsius energy drinks.
Dude,
It keeps me going.
They should make Red Bull.
Oh, this is another thing I'm big on.
like you're a Roman Red Bull guy, aren't you?
This is another thing I'm really big on. These right here. Since it's a nicotine pouch. I used to rip cigs like it wasn't anyone to business.
Oh, you trying to stop? That's why
I did.
you trying to stop.
Oh no, I'm not trying to stop. I am stopped.
What were you more like? I picture you like the Marlboro Red guy.
No.
Blue boy.
Newport.
You're not the boss.
They terrible, yo.
The Newport guy. I'd get my hands on anything if I was out.
Menthol or non?
Feel me? And you're hurting for a
Yeah,
story.
with all this damn small talk.
Okay, yeah. God bless, dude. I feel like you freaking, like you said, a son. First video. This is from an Airbnb down in Tampa. You recognize that person?
Come back.
Well, it's about play. Just if you could, just keep looking at that.
Right. He knew it there for Murd.
It looks like it's a rating.
Everybody else already been booked for 7 months.
Yeah. Do you recognize this person?
Electric. See. I just like we're going.
Let me see about your DM for you a little bit. You see that?
Yeah, I see it, man.
They look like you. I mean, you can say yes, it is, right? Okay, so obviously you remember being in Tampa. That's not a secret, right? Would you agree? I think
Remember, they met for like an hour and a half.
that's a short drive.
Oh, yeah, that's not a big deal.
So just to backtrack just a little bit, I would say, just from what I know, speaking with Tampa, I think a lot of almost everything, including the reports and like the press conference and stuff, has been made public. But I think it's fair to say the only thing you may not know is what people have said in this room. Alicia, Isaiah, Sean, and Rashad. Rashad is the one that caught me off guard the most, but
Is Rashad your cousin or like your brother?
Oh man, now they trying to sell this third that nigga's told. These motherfuckers, boy, I swear. They think everybody's stupid. You know, you'd be surprised what everybody else said.
Both.
Both.
Yeah, not right like those insect shit, but that's many they go from my brother though. That's
He's close like a brother, but he's
that's
legal like blood your cousin.
Yeah, that village style. That's really my cousin.
on mom's side or dad's side?
Daddy's side.
So your dad and his dad be brothers, or your dad and his mom are brother sister?
Yeah, type shit like that.
Okay. I didn't know y'all had a relationship for the longest time.
And just obviously I have to ask, did you know Alicia at all?
I ain't know none of them.
Isaiah? The only person you knew was Rashad.
Yeah, that's my people.
Did you see any of them in that Airbnb in Tampa while you were there? Like just passing by?
I was in boy.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your opinion on all this?
This guy's drunk too.
Like you went to Tampa.
They got the wrong person, man. I didn't go to no Tampa. I live in Orlando.
Well, you're on the video in Tampa.
Yeah, but I ain't saying it like that. I'm saying like I didn't come from Jacksonville to go to no Tampa. You feel me?
Right.
I was in Orlando. You feel me? Because I dropped off from Orlando. And then my phone was low. That's how I ended up. You feel me?
Okay. Was your phone number back
Oh,
then?
they can
Yeah. No, you may or may not remember, but from 6 months ago, was it 904-203?
I don't remember. Girl, I don't know. So
That's fine. I've had a lot. How many phone numbers do you have?
My life?
Yeah.
I think one, maybe two.
Oh, I've had
I got a lot.
That's fine. In that video, do you remember seeing Rashad there or any of the other people? And like, what was your business being there?
I was really going to see. I really wanted to see Phil and my cousin.
Darius?
Are you and Fizzle related?
His mutual friend.
Was Darius down there?
Huh?
Was Darius down there
Yeah.
at that Airbnb?
I was going to see Philly.
Okay.
And
Do you remember how you got down there?
Oh no, I told you I was living in Orlando like
You actually have an old Orlando address listed on your
I was in Orlando.
Yeah.
I was living in Orlando. I moved away. I was living in Orlando.
So you didn't like a plane from Orlando to Tampa, right? Did you take a bus? You didn't walk, and you didn't ride a bicycle. Did you drive?
I was home what's up.
Do you remember who that would have been?
My homie in high school friend, he told me really because I ain't seen my cousin in years, you feel me? So I was going down there intention to meet with my cousin.
Okay.
When I went down there, I see 3 people that I don't even fucking know.
The people that bit all the news.
Yeah, I see my people in Fizzle, you know, I figured that my cousin was Fizzle down there, we're like,
Rashad.
yeah, I don't think my cousin was Fizzle down there, they come to beat us from there, and they
Random ass people.
when I get there, it's 3 randomized people in Fizzle, so I'm telling Fizzle like, bro, like, I love you to death, my nigga, bro. I ain't seen you to death, bro, but I don't really do too much of the crowd shit. And like, wrong.
You went back to Orlando?
Yeah, I went back to the
Who is your homeboy's friend that brought you to and back?
my dog Brandon.
Brandon.
Oh, Brandon? No, I ain't getting swing.
I think yeah, I can ask so, right? Just to be clear.
Yeah, his name Brandon.
Brandon, does he have a nickname? Brandon. Okay. Do you remember what his vehicle was? Was it a car, a motorcycle, a van?
I really can't say it was some dope blue shit. I don't be knowing I don't call
Like a little blue car?
Unless it's a Hyundai Sonata, I don't be knowing her cars. I don't call it because I don't really know shit about it.
Sidetrack it just a little bit. You obviously heard what happened to Darius, right? In Clay County. What's your opinion on that? Like, do you know who did that or heard anything?
I said they want to talk to about my car around.
I keep hearing this stuff. I've worked from that to the
I don't know none of these people. You feel me?
Yeah.
So all these new young niggas I was
Kurt and Tank ain't do.
Who the fuck is Kurt and Tim Kurt? Know them people?
You never heard of Kurt.
I never heard of them people. Never met them people in the day of my life.
Okay.
Never seen them. It was hard fact because I said them little boys. Never seen them. Like even just chilling on the block, going over there to Spotfield, get niggas to hang over there.
Right.
My friend nigga home working.
No, you were born in Jacksonville, is that right?
One already.
What side of town did you grow up on?
I grew up downtown. I'm from downtown.
Like what red?
I'm from downtown, like down with this area, down.
Like Forsyth?
Yeah, Forsyth, all that.
Main Street?
All that.
Okay. As I noticed that tattoo on the back of your neck. 1200. You from out east?
I'm from downtown area.
I'm from the west side. That's the type of shit.
But no, Fizzle, Darius hurt my heart, bro. Darius hurt my heart.
Was that your family? Or was it like street family that would?
He was like filming those in the front. Family, man, let's go over them, bro. Bro, take care of his kid, bro. Bro was a thorough stand-up man, bro. So the fact that came upon him and the situation with his kid growing up without parents, bro. That shit I gruesome. You feel?
Sucks.
Say the mama get killed and then turn around, something happen to you, bro. They gonna expect that.
His baby mama got killed?
Yeah.
When was that?
I don't know.
Darius has been home? After this?
No.
Okay, before.
Like years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went to Tampa when niggas seen him in Tampa. He was like, nigga, he was down there on the celebration. He had hoes in his bitch and all. It's just, I seen him with 3 other people. I'm like, bro, you know, I'm get along with the crowd, bro. If it was you and Cuz, it's the Cuz, not even him. So it's like, the fuck am I doing here? Like,
How long did you stay there?
not that long.
Kind of
Got the option, so like, I'm gonna say I stayed there like, I took off from the O about like 11. Got there like around 12:30s. I don't know, like 12:30. Got there like around like 2:30 after somebody after.
Was this on? I'm sorry, I don't remember the days. Was it Friday, Saturday, Sunday? You remember what day of the week it was?
It was Saturday.
So that was Saturday?
Yeah, no. That was Sunday.
This is a crime circus presentation.
That was Sunday because Saturday night he called me and told me that they finna go to the club, they finna hang out, they finna go to the club. This at the 3rd. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna come down there and see y'all and see y'all some more. Cause you know, I was distant. I moved to Orlando, I got distant from everybody.
Yeah.
It's people, I heard that the crackers came to my cousin's house, you feel me, looking for me before all this came about.
Bro, Wood Street?
I don't know what I know she stay in that area, the PYC, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, they came and see me. I heard they came and ask questions about me. And I was like, I want to ask questions about me. My cousin told y'all she'd seen me in 10 years. It's people that ain't seen me
I did hear
10 years. Like real shit. They ain't seen me that much.
I wish I didn't speak with say that.
Yeah, so you feel me? Like, they say they ain't seen me in 10 years. People ain't seen me in 10 years. And so that's like, I'm telling you, like, bro, y'all gonna come down there and see y'all boys, man. I ain't seen y'all, bro. I'm gonna come down there and see y'all. I get that shit.
Just to recap, that video I showed you, that's the Airbnb. You described it as you were only there for a few hours. Does that sound right?
2 hours.
Okay.
It's 2 hours to see them, and I seen them 3 people. Feel me? I don't know them people.
Right. And
There's like them people in the day. When I saw it when I died, I ain't seen them. That's why I told you want to know. That's why I left.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking it's my cousin. If somebody call me and tell me, my cousin say, if somebody call me and say, yeah, man, your cousin and Bazzi Squad, this, that, and the third, this shit creep out here, man. So if a nigga call me and say, man, yeah, me and your cousin, man, all us, man, we turned up, we got hoes down this bitch, man. We finna get ready and go out, we getting drunk as fuck, we lit in this bitch. Boom, I'm like, alright, yeah, that's what it is. I got an old lady. I already know what type of time y'all got going on. I'm faithful to my old lady, so I really can't, you feel me, and hang out like I really want to, you feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna still come through and see y'all. Okay, I was supposed to come Saturday night. When they called me, but I'm like, man, oh man, I ain't gonna go now and just chill, you feel me? I ain't gonna go on and just chill, bro. I'm stay here with her, cause she already putting up the attitude, you feel me?
Yep.
Don't for me to go outside, let alone out here already in Orlando as it is. She putting up attitude, so you feel me? So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just chill. But fuck the good that night, man. I'm going to see my cousin.
Cousin cheese.
Fuck the good that night, man. I threw it in there after getting done fucking here, man. I'm going to see my cousin on. You going to see your cousin well? And they down there in Temple, man. They down there hanging out, enjoying themselves. So you can't, you feel me? They down there in Temple. All right, whatever. Say no more. Hey, Granny's bro, couldn't get me, bro. Hey, I need to take me somewhere for a couple hours real quick. But you know I gotta go to work tomorrow. Man, if it ain't gonna be that long, but the boy, the time probably gonna come right back.
Your Brandon had to work more?
Yeah, Brandon had to go work tomorrow, go for Amazon, you feel me? So, boom, taking it out of get it done. When the nigga get done, true indeed, it's empty liquor bottles around this motherfucker area. I see 2 bad bitches come to the 2 bad bitches, open the door for me. Like, I'm like, okay, so you know, y'all boys hanging, okay. So,
Faithful now.
yeah, I'm faithful, you feel me? So you know, but you know, at that present moment, they ain't thinking about that shit though. So like, nigga come to that bitch, I tell baby how good she look, okay, boom, you know. So nigga, when they get that, nigga see baby, like, okay, you go with this. Okay, I see the men though, like, you know, what's this? See the other nigga come downstairs, I'm like, wait, bro, fuck this is. Hey, what? Hey, y'all, what's this like? What's called up? And I don't know who that person is upstairs. Say no more. Hey, bro, where you at? I go upstairs. I see him in the room. Like, bro, he ain't that bitch. He getting dressed. He getting put on his chains and shit. He put on his chains down there, brushing his teeth and getting probably goes in his mouth. So I'm like, bro, down. What cuz? Like, man, cuz changed my last minute. He didn't want to come. Like, damn, but last night, bro, you just told me. Man, bro, I was full of that liquor last night, bro. I don't even remember what I told you, bitch. What? Man, but you already know how I get, bro. You already know how I get, sis. But I don't do crowds thing. I lay the death, bro. And I'm glad to see y'all down there, but I ain't seen the death, but I ain't seen in a long time. Welcome and all for a long time, but that's why that shit hurt them. That shit happened to them. Hurt them for a long time, bro. Like, yeah, oh, that shit crazy. Ramadan, 3 kids behind it. Like, real shit, bro. I'm talking about good fathers. Stand up babies, like, really love these kids. Like, we ain't into none of this shit. Like, when they go to plan that shit, first quarter, when they go to plan our songs or go, he get one of these songs, somebody told him about that, man, bro. Get away from me around that shit, bro. I ain't in that shit, bro. I'm a grown man like this bitch, bro. I'm making my money take care of my kids. This is the type of nigga that he was. So when they come around him, nigga, the new niggas, the jigs, all this shit, they got respect, for real. Like, you feel me? They got respect, cause they don't bring this shit around them. So the fact that shit happened to him, look where it happened at. He ain't happening our jurisdiction. It ain't happening in the jurisdiction. Look what happened there. So you feel me? So it's like it was hurt, and it was like anybody, just pick anybody. They we gonna pick anybody. I'm pretty sure, bro, if it was my mama, and if they would took my mama. You feel me? They would took my mama. This what type of time that they was on when they did that for the world. You feel me? So like when I seen them, do I hug them? Do I hug them for a long time? You know, like bro, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of there, bro. I can't get down because bro, I don't know them people that are down there. They're like, but they good, bro. They're my people, bro. They good. I understand that. But you told me you and cousins down there, not you. And I know motherfucker. I don't know them people, bro. I don't know people. Never met them people. Bro. I don't know what type they get on. I go to thinking like, but you told me you and my cousin was here. I get his just you and 3 other people, but what y'all got going on? What you trying to do to me? I ain't wanna show him like, bro. I felt like, bro, you probably trying to set me up or some shit. So I just let it stand in the back of my head and yeah, man, I'm finna get up out of here, bro. I love you to death, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm back. See, bro. I ain't. If you don't go, get up out of there. Leave me alone. Alright. Then come back a week later. Probably not even a week later, 2 week and a half, 2 weeks later, like, man, see it on Instagram, bro. RP Physical, hey. I remember that shit.
Yep, that's about a week late.
Didn't you go anywhere else in Tampa or just Airbnb?
I just went straight to the Airbnb.
Or you didn't like stop? I didn't know y'all stopped at like gas station or food or anything.
I just stopped to that.
I feel you.
You said you left your phone there or something like that. You mentioned leaving our phone somewhere.
No, I didn't just leave it for them. I said I came there to see him. And they felt when I seen him, people I love. Okay. Hard out.
You don't put your phone there.
It wasn't like no, like as soon as I seen them hard out, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
We ain't seen each other a long time. Like I'm literally just keeping it short. Y'all like you feel me?
Yeah.
It's like we talked up for a little minute, said I've been on, yeah, but I've been down this bitch working, but I got like 2-3 jobs, but I work at Cracker Barrel and I work at Steak and Ship right now, you feel me? I'm doing good, I'm back on new. Well, how I'm coming since I've been going, you feel me? I came home and then
You go back to Orlando.
y'all go back to
Or you were staying with your girl.
yeah, I go back.
What's her
name?
What's her name?
Tiana.
Tiana.
Alexander.
Is that who you were staying with here? Were you staying with her here?
No.
Okay. I didn't know who you were with here.
Yeah, when I come back to the city, I come to visit my people and visit my family and shit, my homie and shit. And
So, from the time you went from Tampa to Orlando, when did you arrive back in Jacksonville?
you said what?
So you say you live in Orlando. You said you went Orlando to Tampa, and then back to Orlando. But now you're in Jacksonville.
He's asking when did you
When did you get back to Jacksonville?
Oh, when I get back to Jacksonville, when I came back to Jacksonville, it was like, I want to say like a week before the Irish reunion. Because I was coming for the Irish reunion. And then 2 days after the Irish reunion, my face passed all over the news.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that one pretty well. Bro, I need to turn on myself in. Y'all got to do y'all job. Y'all did y'all job today.
Question. After Foolio gets killed ultimately in Tampa, did you hear about that at all when you were at the Airbnb? Was anyone talking about it? No. Okay.
I wasn't even thinking nothing of it. I woke up that morning before I even took off the temple. I woke up that morning, and before I called my dog, I always check my social media. I don't know, it's just like I have it, but you wrote me and all that shit. I seen that shit come across Instagram. But they ain't say nothing about the location and where it was at, none of it. Just said Jacksonville rapper dead. So you know, I ain't going, you know, not come around. But God bless dead, my people, man, you feel me? Nigga ain't gonna sit there like it's love for dog, it's fucked off, you feel me? And nigga, I can't say I ain't rejoicing, I was happy.
Yeah.
But you feel me? It's like, yeah, it was that. Like,
So
shit, he dead. Oh shit, he dead. They done called him. Oh shit.
So you heard about it on social media?
Yeah, I see it on Instagram.
There was no conversation.
Oh, he in there
about it
playing
at
the game.
Airbnb. Okay.
Duval Promo posted that shit earlier that morning.
See, that's what people like to go in there and play a game with them. You ain't gonna win that game, bro. You still going to jail, man. Hey, man, I try to play the same game with them. It's a losing game, my nigga. End up going to jail anyway. You's better off just saying, you know what? I want to get my lawyer. I have nothing to say. Save everybody time. You feel me? Save my time and yours.
It was all over YouTube and everything.
Yeah, Duval promo posted that bitch better than morning. And I think actually, after I seen those Duval promo, my mama started to me from through the same picture I seen on this girl. Mama started to me from my phone.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, I already seen it. She's like, I can't believe it. Oh my God, just pray for his family. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that nigga's family. I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Y'all didn't grow up together.
But that's new. It was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, dog.
You got family over there, don't you? Well, like the north side zone? Don't you have family over there?
Where? In Hilltop? Really?
I think, I could be totally mistaken, but there's somewhere down the line you were cousins with Crappy Jack.
No, crazy. You know people though. I grew up with bro. I
Oh, so you grew up with them.
I know Ursula.
That's interesting. That's an interesting dynamic.
He fuck around. He fuck around Miss Denner.
If you go way back to like the Yellow House, Yellow Store videos and shit, there's like 1,200 people posted up in like Hilltop like years ago.
Yeah, WAP used to push stuff out there.
And
Because this is what they always like. They run the same game. It's all about manipulation. You know, we're gonna throw you some softball questions that's not surrounded the situation. You know, we're gonna bring you in here like we ain't even talking about the situation, and then we're gonna slowly but surely, you know, get into the situation. If you give us pushback, we're gonna back out the situation. Then we're gonna bullshit a little bit some more. Then we're gonna slowly but surely get back into the situation. Then if you give us some more pushback, we're gonna back out the situation. And then if you keep giving pushback, then that's when they start getting aggressive. You feel me? Then they start banging on tables and doing all that dumbass shit they do. Like, these people crazy, man. What's up, Major? Hey, man, Major, you missed an eventful day. The day was eventful, man. We've been live, damn, for like 7 hours.
a lot of people, anyways.
This is like the whole.
Nah, they ain't gonna get his ass a steak. He start talking.
Gucci.
Visual.
It's like the old like PCE days.
He gotta be a newcomer. He gotta be a creative judge. So put shit.
Gucci.
Yeah, got to be a creative.
What about J-Dot? Is he creative?
Who that is? I never met.
J-Dot Breezy?
Oh, the rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you. I don't know dog. I don't know dog at all. He a creative player.
You don't know Gucci.
Good.
Were you about to be
He's no Spence.
I don't know who's fair, but that's why I'm telling you, they creative players.
Green Light.
The creative players.
Beyond.
I don't know.
Easy on that circle on that.
Coelho.
You prior to Foolio getting shot back in June, did you spend any time in Jacksonville at all during that time?
What, in June?
Yeah, June, May, July.
I could say before the Irish Marina, I was back in Jacksonville to help my mama move. No, for mine. My little brother came home. And
Okay.
my little brother came home when I was down there to see him. And I went back to Atlanta the last.
Would you say April was the last time you were in Jacksonville prior to this?
What, prior to what?
Prior to June.
Prior to June, I was never in Jacksonville.
Okay. Have you ever heard of an apartment complex over off of Caravan, over off like Atlantic, like Arlington area kind
I
of?
don't even know the sound.
Caravan. There's
If it ain't the west side, and if it ain't parts of the north, and it ain't if it ain't east side, I don't know. I don't even know what
there's an apartment complex somewhere. I think would you describe that as Arlington,
Sin City.
Sin City, Acting, all that?
So like Atlantic University.
What's that city right from? I never heard of it.
So like it's like the Coleman Apartments, Acme, Bolin, Galveston, India.
I was always told when people say something about Southside that Regency, like they call it.
I agree with you.
Regency. Well, Regency Mall.
So when you go over the Red Ridge and Matthews, and then when you get past like Bird Blacker area on the right, there's Red Bay Apartments.
You talking about right down?
Oh, wait,
as soon as you get off Matthews Green, you talking about some moves. That used to be called some moves back.
No. So that if you keep going down past like the Amoco.
That'll go.
Yeah, where Atlantis was.
That's Vervue right there.
Yeah, so but you go right past that on the right, that's Sin City. And which way that, like, basically Arlington Road, Arlington and Burt, all the way to the south side, that's Sin City. It's like the block, they're very, like, short blocks, very four, like, shotgun homes.
Yeah, I don't know that, though. I thought all that was just Arlington right there.
I mean, it is Arlington. It's kind of like this, like, you would have, like, just an area you would be familiar with, like, you have the east side or downtown,
Yeah.
but then inside of the east side, you have 1200, and then also on the east side, you have Bluffman. Or like 61st, 63rd. So you might say you're from the east, but then you're from Arlington, but you're from Sin City. You see what I'm saying? So that just kind of like puts it in like a perspective.
To go back to what I was saying, there's an apartment complex in that general area called Caravan. The road is called Caravan. I think Rashad was living there with some people at one point. Maybe Charmaine, you know Charmaine, right? David Boy, Charmaine, okay. There's a little gas station over there. I think it's called like the Sun Express. I think it's at like Atlantic and Caravan or something like that. Anyways, what I'm getting at is you have transactions there. Obviously, there's video, right? And I'm pointing your attention to that because you know Tampa did a good job on this, right? You say your last time in Jacksonville was April. I can tell you that those transactions and you in that store was in June. So is there anything that refreshes your memory a little bit of you being in Jacksonville in June?
That's because the last time I was there for government vacancy.
When was that?
I was in April.
Okay.
The last time I was there for what?
Well, the video doesn't lie, right? Is there anything that would have brought?
Video.
I don't.
You showed me that.
I told you.
Yeah, I know you got. If you so-called got a video from that store,
There's a lot of videos, right?
Well, can I see them?
I don't have them. This isn't my case.
Oh, okay.
I can try and get them while we're here. There's also video of you and Alicia at a McDonald's in Tampa.
Where you didn't stop to order gas.
You're incorrect, sir. Driving some silver car. I've seen the video. I don't have it. I could probably get it for you while we're sitting here. I'm going to leave you with this. We're going to step out for a moment. I'm going to leave you with this. If you want to have any conversation after it, it's up to you.
This is a crime circus presentation.
He did travel to Tampa with Fizzle, Darius Fields, and on Sunday, that morning, I believe. And when he got there, Rashad gets in the Uber with Isaiah and Alicia and come back to Jacksonville. And Darius goes on his way. That was his story. Darius was murdered. He died with his cell phones in his pockets, okay? I'm not asking you to say me, I just want you to hear me out. Clay County has his phones, they downloaded all of them. Did Rashad travel to Tampa with Darius the day of the murder? And the answer was no. Darius never leaves Clay County at any point during any of this. In fact, he goes to the Orange Park Mall, which they have video of. So what I'm getting at is the story you just shared with us, right? Of you seeing Fizzle and all this and that. It can't be true because Darius never leaves Orange Park.
True about that?
Positive.
True about that.
Swear to God. Wouldn't make it up.
What's up,
Hear
Jan?
me out.
Man, listen, man.
Davion, last week.
I don't even know why my face was cast all over the news. That's why I ran it. Because y'all got the wrong person, bro. It's like
The entire story you just gave is a lie.
I know this 100%. We had Fizzle
In Orange Park.
in the Foot Locker Sunday morning.
No, he goes to the food court.
He's in the food court, which is right beside the Foot Locker, Orange Park Mall, on camera. The same time that you said that you're dapping him up, giving him a hug at Airbnb in Tampa.
well, if y'all feel like I lied, and y'all feel like there's videos of him in Orange Park Mall, when I told you for my own eyes,
Right.
I seen and talked to this man that day
Over shopping.
in the Airbnb. So it's like,
No, I wanted to say, I wanted to share that with you. Obviously, I think it's fair. Unless, in the event that you wanted to, whatever.
I know for a fact what I seen and talked to my dog at the last time I talked to my dog. This is sentimental right here. This is the last time I talked to my dog, bro. Before a week after, and my dog got beat more than one time and took from his kids. Like, shooting his kids to not get hit. So, like, you keep saying you seen him in the Orange Park Mall video. I'm telling you, the last time I talked to my dog, this is that, bro. I can't.
Could your days be getting
Still going to jail.
Could your days be getting mixed up or something?
What?
Like, Could it not been someday?
Well, no, I mean, there's only one video of him at the Airbnb.
I seen my dog Sunday.
You almost fired you on that video.
I'm good. I was going to hit the black pigs.
Yeah.
Shot that the robot fucked me over here though. He mind to get that ass fucked me over
If
there.
you need anything, just knock on the door, bro.
Man, how long am I finna be there? You know?
They're wrapping up the paperwork now.
Alright. This is
I don't know. Ball out. Send it to me on IG. It's a podcast, right?
Damage and stuff, that's between her and like the apartment.
I thought I just seen her. I said she ain't going to jail because she didn't know nothing about me and what I had.
No.
I was up with another girl and the girl was at work.
Yeah, no, nobody's from there, like nobody's moved to the house. But like the damage and stuff, that's between her and like the apartment.
I thought I just seen her. She ain't know nothing about what was going on. I was just there for a date, standing right for the girl in the lead. I was there with another girl.
Where's you gonna go?
Huh?
Where's you going after jail?
On last.
To where?
Again, it's back out of town.
To Atlanta?
No.
Did you ever go to Atlanta?
No.
So in Jacksonville, where have you been staying? Because you've been really good. I'm like, we give you props. 7 months,
I've been in bundles and shit, man.
just being like living like a bummer.
They run go boom and everything tight.
Wear the shiesty everywhere.
I don't want shiesty. That's too hot. That bring the attention to y'all. I'm already being black with tattoos. Look, you look menacing.
How do you like?
I face when I spawned.
I was code for that 5 day. So that's how you conceal yourself. Did you ever like go to like stores or out to eat?
Facts. Walk through the stores every day.
Really? And lived your normal life?
Walk past y'all. Walk past the police. Been around police that drove past me. Walking down the street. All type of shit.
Where at?
In plain sight. All over Jacksonville. Wherever side talk about this. Go like stand for.
How'd you get there though?
Hmm?
How'd you get to it from there?
I just get there. Walk like streets. This shit easy. I'm from the.
Man, what page is it?
Soccer talk on fight.
Send it to me.
I'm living in Bedouins.
Were you ever in a
Hit
band?
up hoes, fuck them. I've been flamed with dick. This one called right now. Got
Yo, wow.
Did you ever stand like behind Ollie's
I just,
barbecue right there on 26 and Laundry?
I ain't never stay on that side. That's the outside. I don't even care that side.
Yeah.
So I don't even go to that side. Like that's like double jeopardy.
Here's what you define as your honors. Who's your honor?
I'm saying is like people against me. Like everybody against me. It ain't no telling. Ooh, it ain't no telling who.
Okay, you got in 12-14, they're not against you.
I don't know about that. I snuck out there. I don't even play like, don't nobody see my face on that.
So today was the first time you've been in 12-14?
Yeah, no, last night.
Last night? So you said that.
Yeah. That's why I was so shocked when the cracker said your brother bought you something to eat last night. This cracker said, yeah, your brother just bought you something to eat last night.
Yeah. Did you ever stay in like on anywhere else on the west?
But that's how I'm doing, stay there.
Over there on Collins?
Yeah.
What about like south side?
I was there. Actually, when Collins, I was right around the corner where y'all got.
Rashad?
I watched from live. I was right around the corner.
We thought you were at mom's house.
Yeah, I know. Y'all going
Some Castos there.
Ron told me in the phone that y'all was listening.
Well, I think we went and talked to her at the hospital first.
Yeah, I went and got him from the hospital, then y'all came and searched the house.
Yeah.
He turned off flash and say she be off the fire drain in the attic, all type of
No, they did on Rashad, did I? Not over there.
Rashad's was a pain in the ass. The boy, they ate all the gas. He ate every bit of gas. He came out and he could not breathe. I know you saw that one on.
Oh, yeah, I seen
Have you seen all have you been like following it, like keeping up, like seeing all of it? You kind of like you don't think about it and it's not true.
Don't come to me. I don't think about telling you. I'm like, don't come to me. That's why I'm so mad right now.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to figure out, like, how the fuck did y'all know I was here? Like,
We're good. You just took a little bit. You did you ever stay in like Springfield?
I done been in the hottest places. I done been on Phillips. I done been thugging by the hotel on Scottish Inn. I done been in all the hottest places, so you can't tell me y'all that good, bro. And I've been directly in y'all face. That's why I'm like,
You're not in our face.
I've been directly in Jay's so face. I ain't gonna say y'all face. Jay's so face.
I can tell you that we're good.
I done been
Yeah, he was wildin', bro.
Lifts. For every lift in that kill.
B&B's.
They already posted you on Reddit. They already posted you on Reddit.
For real, what they saying?
Yeah.
I'm dumb for they food.
Because you 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you be in B&B's.
They got the video of me?
Nah, not yet. We gotta do that outside.
Man, I didn't want to shoot those videos.
We got to.
What, you stay in Paxton?
No, I ain't staying but Paxton. I don't even go there either. They scare me too. I did try to kill me too. I think you want to kill me too. I'm gonna play.
I think you've been to Paxton. I think you've been in the Airbnb over by Drew Park off Barnes Road.
Drew Park, Barnes Road. Where's Barnes Road at?
Like University area, parental home. I think you stayed in Springfield in a B&B, and you walked to the store at 2nd and Main, right across from Uptown Kitchen.
That's why I live. Springfield, I live.
Yes.
Sound straight up.
Can you ask her how many offenses are on there?
How many savages are on the warrant? Do you have money to 7 of them?
I got more time to do work for me.
Just sit. They're all getting the same thing.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll slide by, pick it up.
Thought I had my ways.
Williamsburg Park.
Awesome. Thank you.
But 1 to 10?
All right, man. That was the records and ID unit. They confirmed the warrant with full extradition back to Westbrook County. Have you heard anything about those guys?
What's your plan, bro? Like, what?
Well, my plan?
No, like, what's your plan now?
I
I was concerned when Rashad gave the story that he did. We call it an alibi, essentially. But Clay County was able to help them with that literally in the next day. They followed up with that the next day. What we told the people the first time, whoever comes to the table first gets the most. I'm sure you've heard that before. Obviously, that's not the case anymore. People start getting a little kooky when they start hearing death notice being thrown around. I used to work at Jacksonville's homicide unit. I don't anymore. I work in a different unit. And I can assure you, the story you gave it sucks, right? I explained to you why. I'm not bluffing you. I swear on my mother, if all of that's true that I've told, I wanted to give you one last opportunity to share maybe another story that you'd like to share with us. But if you want to say it's better, it's fine.
You realize the seriousness of like it's a
Man, that
death
nigga
penalty
ain't right
case.
at all.
for sure, I just started.
So like I get it. You said you've been here.
What you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you why I ain't worried about? Yeah. Look who we talking about.
Because
Look who we talking about.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Talking about.
Here's the thing is y'all are used to Duval County stuff and the way that Duval County and this judicial circuit operates. Hillsborough County is another beast. Well, they don't handle violent crime like we do. You see what I mean? Granted, our numbers are way down this year. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, we don't need violence in the city. We like make this a safe place and a good vacation spot. But Hillsborough, they don't know what it's like
Yeah,
to have
he just ain't trying to go to the show yet.
You know what I mean? It's like I thought it becomes mute to us. Where down there they're like, holy crap, what? Like I'm being dead honest with you. I talked to them, the attorneys and stuff. They're trying like 4 different death penalty cases this year, and it's like, what? This is the first one I've been on law enforcement for 8.5 years, and this is the first one I've ever been part of or like seen. So I don't want you to think.
Let's just like you said, it's a different thing.
It's a different, like a whole different judicial. Different people.
I thought about that though. I thought about that too though. But I always put in a lot of the eyes though with people though, because I ain't cool with 12 people judging. I think we have people on that jury stand judging me. You feel me? But you feel me? I just took notice of, even though I ain't had nothing to do with that, and I'm finna get judged for it. They can put that in the light. Look who we talk about. And I hope it don't be a biased thing. I hope it don't be a biased thing because it's nothing on me. It's the biased thing. The biased thing is treating him like a victim, like his mama.
Charles.
Treat him like a victim, like his mama doing over the internet. Like my auntie, this is Rod Adams. My auntie was depressed, bedridden. My grandma died behind that. My grandma caught a heart attack behind the
Y'all,
song that
and
he was making.
this is what I be talking about when I be talking about drill music. So what he's talking about right now is the, God damn it, is the effect. Damn, got a lot of fucking papers. What he talking about right now is the effect that drill music and all that this and the dead shit had on his family, man. That's why drill music is so fucking dangerous. You know, because it damn near puts you in a situation where you gotta respond. Cause it's so disrespectful, y'all. So disrespectful. One of the worst things you can do is diss the dead, man. Yeah, man. And these niggas doing it over beat, which means other people singing it. Yeah, yo, them diss songs is hurtful, man. That man said his grandmother died, man. Listen to him again. Hit that like button.
Different people.
I thought about that though. I thought about that too though. But you know, I always put in a lot of the eyes though with people though. Cause you know, I ain't cool with Twitter people judging. I think see we have people on that jury stand judging what we feel. But you feel me? I just took notice of, even though I ain't had nothing to do with that and I'm finna get judged for it, they can put that in the light. Do who talk about it.
But and
I hope it don't be a biased thing. I hope it don't be a biased thing because it's nothing on me. It's the biased thing. The biased thing is treating him like a victim, like his mama.
Charles.
Treat him like a victim, like his mama doing over the internet. Like my auntie, this did was wrong.
Yo said, man, I just don't want them to treat you like a victim. I ain't do it. But I just don't want them to treat you like a victim, man. Cause that nigga ain't no motherfucking victim. That shit crazy.
My auntie was depressed, bedridden. My grandma died behind that. My grandma caught a heart attack behind the songs that he was making.
Because he was on his
Corbin mama couldn't walk out of the house without seeing somebody in the public. You know how they do TikToks anyway. Where's Corbin?
Yeah, that's it.
You gotta feel that somebody pissed on my cousin grave.
This is a crime circus
Damn.
presentation.
Right, you gotta feel that. You gotta feel that. When we talk to her, I just prayed it wasn't biased. I just prayed it don't be biased. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm gonna remain my innocence, man. Whatever happened at the end of this, man, all the goes to Allah. You feel me? Like, to Allah came from, Allah returned. You feel me? So it's like, I just pray you don't be biased. Don't be biased. Like,
To the jury.
yeah, don't be biased. Don't treat no like a victim, like you did.
Do you think that?
Well, you know the state's gonna like try to do that though.
Yeah, I'm already, bro.
Do you think that works like both ways though? Like I get the war and like what's going on and like the disrespect.
I don't know nothing about. I wasn't here, so I don't
Yeah,
know nothing
that
about
is
it.
Well, what happened to this guy?
I just got
Drawn. He got murdered,
Yeah,
right?
he got murdered. He got
At a football game.
It was a fight going wrong, and he got killed.
Robert.
Yeah, I don't even.
Well, he went to jail
Don't
for
say
it.
by Robert.
So
I don't know.
you say
Who
it's
did
by
it.
him.
Never seen him. I just seen his face in the news and shit. I know.
We locked him up the day after.
Don't know him at all. Like.
Do you think he should be treated like a victim either, Kenny? Because he got hit up during this.
I don't know, bro. Like, bro, it's like.
I think he was in one of the cars.
Yeah, but do you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, it's very disrespectful to even to say that stuff and do the things that they've done. But at the same time, that your group of friends have done similar to this.
Ain't too innocent either, so you feel me?
Correct.
I'm a fair just man, you feel me? But that's them.
But do you think that somebody's words?
I'm not in no song saying fuck this person. You ain't got no post from back in the day, even Sofa. I know y'all know who Officer Sofa is. Sofa can't even show you no picture from back in the day. He been studying us since 2011.
Right. But so
He can't show you no picture where I said fuck these niggas. He can't show you no post where I said fuck these niggas. None of that. It's like
But how do you feel? Do you feel like it's fucked him? I mean, honestly.
No.
Bro, my auntie, it's fucked them off for that part. My grandma and auntie was bedridden, bro. Like,
so
auntie couldn't leave the house.
let me ask you
They
this.
had to send people over there. My family members, my other cousins had to go over there and stay with my auntie and live with her so they could watch her and make sure she don't go over the edge.
Now you saw what what happens when, but you heard and you've seen the direct impact it's had on your family and your friends. What would be the return of, what do you think the impact is on his family and his? You see what I'm saying? Like, and that sucks for you watching your family go through that. What do you think? Do you think it's having the same effect on his family and friends?
How do you right?
Or on like any of the other victims of this war's family and friends?
How do you right?
Are you worried about what the other people in this case are going to say? Like Alicia and Isaiah didn't shoot them.
Oh, bro.
I know you don't know them.
I don't know them. Like, what can you say about me? You know, pertain to me.
Yeah.
Pertain to me. I can't
We're just like the whole concept of the event, right? Because
I seen when they arrested him, they seen a big ass poster called "Bully Down."
That was in his prison.
Bully Down when he was posted. I seen that fight. I'm like,
Did you see the picture? Put that up there?
I think it was in the report narrative.
Okay.
Because you're honestly, you're in the worst spot. You're the last one. Everybody else has already been sitting for 9 months, or 7 months, because all you've been 3. And so,
You don't know what this did work.
that's all. My plan is to fight it though. I retain my innocence.
But just man to man, out of curiosity, right? Because you know how these things work out. You've been on the road. With the amount of evidence that you have, all this, the videos and shit, what do you plan to like explain through cooperating co-defendants? Like, how do you work your way through
I
that?
don't know the so-called. I don't know the so-called evidence they have from you. You just showed me that.
Yeah, I don't. You're right. And that, to be fair, I don't have access to all that stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's like the story I told you, the story that happens. So that's what I'm going with, and that's what I was speaking to like this.
so
Ain't go obviously no way with that single word, that single to none of that. Right?
Yeah.
Is that?
So obviously your main has been probably the biggest thing in Jacksonville for almost the last half of the year.
Yeah.
I can't really say that. People keep bringing me up. I hate that shit.
I mean, you go on any social media site
How do you know Strap?
and you're
How did that ever come up?
I don't know, dog.
He's just
Hit
trolls.
that like button, y'all. Yeah,
That's why I told you, like, somebody was playing as me, like, somebody was playing as me on that. When I seen that on his faces, like, I'm just thinking to myself, like,
Y'all aren't friends already.
I don't know that man. I never met Jig. Is like,
You wouldn't even know what it looked like if you saw him.
you know, they refer to us, they refer to my age group, they refer us to old heads. We old heads already.
Damn. That means I'm a little bit too.
Facts. We old heads to them. So I don't know that man. Like, Jig's creative flair. That's my cousins were all them generation. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know that man. No.
Who would your friends be? Like, who would your best friend be right now?
My generation is everybody. I ain't got no best friend.
Did you jump on?
That's why you never.
That's something. Rashad was in music videos with Pablo.
I don't know them people. Like, I don't know them people, bro. Like, I couldn't.
We're not trying to get you in a trick bag, but like to say y'all knows a prominent member of Al East or like a prominent person on the east side is kind of crazy. Like, you know who Papa is.
See, I know because he rap. I like his music though. I can see where he coming from.
We're not trying to trick you. We're not trying to trick you, man. He's from your neighborhood, and he has made it. He is successful in life.
Yeah, I know him as a rapper, because we never know him as a person. We don't know him as a personally a person. I don't know him as a person.
And y'all ever see each other, y'all would dap each other up.
Yeah, tell you that. Oh, I salute him, dog. I can you know, what's up, dog? How you been or nothing, dog?
But like Quelo and Smiley and Fion and all those guys.
Who is Fion? You keep saying Fion, and like, I heard these Quelos and Smiley, like, I heard them in the songs and popular songs, so I know who they are, but I
We're
don't.
your age from Al East.
Who is Fion?
They are, bro.
I don't know who Fion is. You keep saying Fion, like, who is Fion?
You know Shendy.
No, I don't.
Yes.
Jay, I tell you this, Jay, I promise you. You can put a picture in front of them and say, "Oh, is that right?"
What about Desi?
They gonna say they don't know you. Desi? God bless the man. God bless the man.
So yeah, the thing is, did you get backdoored?
Desi?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with Desi.
That like button, y'all.
But he can stay on business in jail.
You know Charles?
Charles, who is Charles?
Sap. I can't think of what he goes in there.
Sap.
Well, he's a little bit younger, but he's like never left out there.
Down.
What about Baby Coup?
Very cool.
He
Great
did.
players. Look at how that name changed. That don't even sound like a generated name from my generation.
Yeah, that's what
Like
I said.
somebody a generated nickname. That don't even sound like a nickname from my generation that we'll come up with and call ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
Big Cool, like, come on, like, that's a creative player. That's just new generation shit. That's some goofy shit.
Oh, did you see that video from the Tesla from the shooting? Every while, like Tesla captured the
Yeah, I
guy.
see that shit on Blue Line Up.
That big goofy dude just like
So
tried
you
to
see
shoot a
that
gun.
video from the shooting?
He didn't hit anything.
I seen that shit. I seen
What was your opinion of his shots?
Oh,
The big goofy guy in the back that got captured on the Tesla.
you ever seen that video one time?
Yo, you hear? Look, so now they upset. They upset. They see their conversation ain't getting nowhere. See, this is a prime example of when they be like, yo, you talk to the police, you tell them. Yeah, that's not always the case, yo. Like, you can talk to the police for hours and don't tell them nothing. Now they getting upset, so they slide them. You see the big goofy dude? They talking about him. These motherfuckers is crazy.
They never look at
He looked like he ain't never held a gun in his life.
And he brought his Timbs were like
He was like-
so big.
He looked like he was.
Papa, I almost killed Sean.
Yeah, he did.
God bless
He
you.
looked like he was trying to ban that Call of Duty or some shit.
Was on his Fortnite level.
Yeah, trying to get some body.
Yeah, we were telling, but I looked at that.
They had to do that. Honestly, they put the
Well, the one thing I didn't understand about that guy is like everyone had like a set of balls on him and ran up on Foolio, but he like kind of hung out in the back.
Look, what they trying to do is get him angry. Thinking he gonna tell himself, man, what the fuck you mean? Yo, this tactic right here is a horrible tactic. That ain't gonna work, guys. I mean, if I was their captain or lieutenant, I'd have suspended him for that shit. and I'd have sat back and watched this interrogation film. Them niggas would have got suspended. I don't know. You better have them try that tactic. That shit ain't gonna work. Send them niggas back to interrogation school. That's what the fuck I did to them niggas.
Rashad ran up with the fucking switch.
Oh, yeah.
Through the windshield.
Sean was like,
Sean was just right on top of that
That
motherfucker.
shit was wild, man. Dude, we know what's funny is like, so that guy was.
But you say what? Say again. You say Rashard ran up
With the switch. Yeah.
And you talking about the switch? See, that's new to me too.
The little button on the back of the Glock that makes it automatic.
I never seen no shits in person. Oh, yeah.
It's just a little button.
I swear to God, but that's new to me too. I hear rappers.
Yeah,
I know about switches. I was in, back in 2018. They were talking about switch
Old school.
and none of that shit. You feel me? So I never seen those shits in person.
You know, something else was pretty good. It's like the dude that was by the Tesla was a pretty big guy.
Yeah.
I didn't have the man in the front seat. They had him in the back seat, and then Paul, they need like butter to get him out. Like, get out in that car so fast.
Oh, yeah, the black Chevy.
Yeah.
Stand up real quick.
These guys is fucking crazy.
This is a crime circus presentation.
Put your head this wall. Look at that.
That's about the height of the gap by the Tesla.
That's crazy. We measured it before we came in here. But I don't know, just think it's ironic how you kind of look just like him. Let's see.
What, you about 5'9", 5'10"?
No, 5 nothing.
Oh, shit.
Hey, bro.
About 230?
No, I actually get it with the
Crazy.
like,
You lost a bunch of weight since the murder because you've been stressed.
Bro, I actually been eating good. I told you, bro, man, I drank every day. I was getting high every day. I was smoking blacks every day. Gang, I was eating, bro. I wasn't worried about y'all, bro. I actually gained weight, bro. I wasn't thinking about y'all, bro. I was.
Damn.
For what it's worth, I think it's worth pointing out that Sean, the light-skinned fellow, is pretty much,
eating good. I gained weight.
is pretty much the person that like really broke this thing wide open. Sean did. He
I seen them at the blogs. They say they try to escape from.
Oh yeah.
They try to get them for them.
Yeah.
That's why these.
Just saying that about.
That's why these are shot.
He drives from Tampa back to, was it like Polk County? Is
Yeah.
in the black Chevy. They have him on his granny's video surveillance, fucking wiping it down, right? Then he gets back in his gold Toyota and drives back from like Polk County back to Jacksonville, which is where we stopped him. This dumbass has casings from the murder scene from Foolio. Can you believe that? Swear to God.
He kept.
I thought all that shit was
Rifles with brass catchers, you name it.
I thought that shit was fake. I thought they was just put that in the blog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, bro.
His phone is at the, like, literally at the scene when it happens. In the parking lot. So is Alicia's. Yours is in Tampa for a period of time. I don't remember if it's actually at the scene.
I thought they was just putting down the blogs just to
No.
get views and spread
Real.
wigs and because you know that's
He kept
Foolio, so they gonna try to trying to get money.
kept it in his house.
Yeah, I wonder.
He was the biggest crash dummy. You know why God made sidewalks? Because some people just get hanging out. You know what they call people that can't hang in the streets?
What they
Call
call
them
it?
crash dummies.
This is feeling funny as fuck. I didn't say you know my God made you.
There you go.
You know what's really wild? So like that
I
rifle.
stayed on that motherfucker.
So
I never got on
that
that
rifle that we got that had the brass catcher with all the casings in it from murder.
And
When he gets down in Tampa, they're gonna take his DNA and it's calling him to hit on that rifle.
you know,
Run fetch you with them. I've been showing them just
well they got Sean's DNA off of it already from the tape.
yeah, facts though. They listen to like I can know that no fingerprints. I don't got nothing to do with this.
I mean,
No fingerprints.
that could be a completely different rifle for what it's worth.
Yeah. But you have for Thanksgiving and Christmas, at least you got to enjoy it.
Well, yeah, that's
Facts. So y'all could have left me. Y'all could have left me for my birthday though, so I could keep just like I had too bad.
I'll shoot you.
27 wasn't my birthday.
I'll shoot you some shebang, so.
I had that shit crazy, but y'all could have left me. Y'all could have left me just. I was just telling my people, I'm like, bro, listen, bro, man, they can try to do what they want to do. Friday, I don't give a fuck, man. Just let me.
You ever turned yourself in after Friday?
Probably.
You lie.
No, like don't count those.
Nah, you just said you were like, you know,
Like, no, that was for me. But I like once to the club, but that's really setting my
elevation.
Rio?
Rio, any club in Jacksonville.
You been to elevation?
Yeah, I've been to elevation and all before. I like it. For like I was going out of town to go to the clubs, hang out, take breaks.
Any last words?
No, I ain't got no words. I told Black Keys.
Yeah, we have send off the arrest doc. It will be.
I will say, once you get down to Tampa, you're going to see us again. We're going to come in.
I'm saying we can just. You gonna be on the stand.
Yeah, you saw him on the stand for Rashad. Got us him.
We're going to do a corridor. So, what we'll leave you with this is that in a couple months or a year down the road, when everybody forgot who Davion Murphy was, Jacksonville.
How I'm supposed to be?
Once everybody in 6-7 months or so forget who Davion Murphy is, the last outstanding suspect. Well, I would say probably Jacksonville's most wanted guy at this time. You can hit us up. We'll come back and chat with you. Your fame unfortunately has come to an end. Just being honest with you. It is truly nothing but respect. You lasted a good while.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make some mistakes. Y'all been on my life. Cause she's been worried. And you've
been telling you're probably not even trying to see your numbers and shit.
And I've been numbers out of sleep.
You have been talking Casper though.
Not like that.
You talked to him.
Yeah, check in, periodically check in.
He comes and checks on me.
No, he don't come check on me. One of them let them come towards me.
You don't want
Yeah, facts. My brother got a son. He never come to see me.
Yeah.
Talk to him, yeah, bro, I'm good. Lots of him, but where you at, right, man, bro? I'm all the way out the league, boy. Like, yeah. The only reason why I did that when I was little brother, and because, like, I was hungry. I wanted some home cooked food, you feel me? Tight shit. Yeah, the swing through real quick, like, you feel me? Like, that was the first time you seen me as much.
Like I said, 7 months is a while. So I think it's one of the longest ones that I've seen. You did good. You just made some mistakes along the way, and
what mistakes I made? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What mistakes I made? Go ahead.
I think the biggest one you made was
Julio
tonight in this room in the interview.
What?
You said you were chopping it up with Darius.
I'm talking about doing me in the run, man, because you keep trying to detest. You keep trying to detest my story.
You're mistaken.
Like, that's it.
You're mistaken.
I'm talking about while I was on the run, like how y'all caught me though.
Can't say
Like how y'all caught me though.
you told us to do our job, and we did it.
Yeah, I definitely gonna do that, motherfucker.
So no, in a couple months, a year, whenever everything's died down and nobody knows who you are anymore, hit us up. We want to chat with you. We'd love to talk to you about some. Yeah, we have some good stuff out, but we love talking about some old school stuff, maybe some old sofa OD stuff. So, all right, learn then.
Man, these crackers is smelly as fuck, bro.
No, he think he doing something slick. He dumb as shit.
Keep trying to test it. Like, man, keep trying to, like, talk about man, wrong. Like,
He must think they believe him.
as long as he don't get locked up, I ain't worried about that, son.
Long as who? Oh, long as he don't get locked up. Oh, he dumb as shit. He'll
Damn,
get
I'm
home.
supposed to bust that home I killed. One more time. I'm supposed to bust that home I killed one more time. I busted
God
this morning.
damn it, man. He ain't never gonna bust our kid again, man. Motherfucker. Shit. Man, suit our kid, man. Straight up. She might be getting bust right now. You know what I mean? She might be watching the interrogation. Damn, shorty.
Man, I bust my key. I have to run that motherfucker. That too. Numb to the, numb to the pain, numb to the brain, numb to the pain, numb to the brain. You miss me, come home then. Love me or leave me alone then. Oh, you love me, let me see your phone then. Prove it to me. Matter of fact, lies feel so soothing to me. Never mind. Moving like the mafia. It's me and all my twins. Spin through that shit 2 times, spin again. Spin through that shit 2 times, ain't nobody outside. All I really want to know is who gon' ride off a peel fry. Keep off in my feelings sometimes. All I really want to know is who get high. This is why I swap fire. I just need someone to listen. I'm on the cup sipping. It ain't no better spit. In there, I'm numb again. Up all night waiting on the sun again. I was there for you. I was backwards against the ropes. Well for you, and I needed to do the holes. Last night I had a dream. The day finally came. When these sport niggas stopped saying my name. These niggas all started to beef and play victim. The people in my business sport the word around their feelings. And I'm trying my hardest, so close to falling. If it's in my heart, it's on my face. Getting kinda hard to hide my pain. Drug addiction, loving women, driving me insane. Already high when I came. Numb to the brain, yeah. Numb to the brain, yeah. Numb to the, numb to the, numb to the brain. Numb to the pain, numb to the. Man, they got me 4 days for my birthday. What? Oh, this shit's crazy. Man. Last night I had a dream. The day finally came. Bloody pork, niggas started staring by name. Nigga love to start to be. They be. The people let not be this for the run about their feelings. And trying my hardest, so close to falling. If it's in my heart, it's on my face. Getting kinda hard to hide my pain. Drug addiction, love been with me and driving me insane. It's already out when I came.
Hey, Howard, tell me, he ain't gonna be one of them niggas singing on the tier, y'all loud and shit, like, cause he want to hear his voice echo. They ain't gonna be him, yo. Like, god damn, nigga, shut the fuck up, you trying to go sleep in this bitch. Y'all singing in the middle of the night, banging on himself. Bitch, go to sleep. That's gonna be him, yo.
This shit crazy. Fuck. They kind of talk about putting me in the box. Bitch, put me into the population. Who gon' fuck with me? Who gon' fuck with me, man? You know what I mean? They fucking crackers found me, bro. What the fuck? That shit crazy. How the fuck they found me, boy? Fuck, they found me. I got me 4 days for my birthday, bro. I should have wore around.
This is a crime circus presentation.
You can see my heart is on my face. Getting kind of hard to hide my pain. I've never been asleep, bro. I would have seen the blicks. I would have seen the plea, bro. The Amazon truck was sitting there the whole time. The whole time, I said, oh, these couple. What are you for? Early, you know, this shit is leaking. I need some more liquor, man. At least I got a strong, man. I'll put the fuck that whole my shit up one more time.
Man, damn. Shorty miss her. God damn. Yeah, that's his only regret in the world. His only regret in the world right now is he ain't fuck our kid. Damn, Shorty. I wish he'd have fucked her too now at this point. I mean, if that's all he wanted. Hey, my kid, you gotta find a way to get that boy, you know what I mean? Get your right. Might gotta get married or something, get some conjugal visits or something, man. Yo, wanted that. Bad.
Hey, wait, don't let her get off over here. I said, the bill will rose. Him around, man. Yeah, I had to tell about where you been at. Bitch don't care about where the fuck I been at or where I think I am at. But they talk about I'm in the venue, living like a bum. That book got me up like this one. Stop. I'm fear about it. Put down to that. I'm not eating that shit. I ain't too busy. Come on, let's go, man.
Man, what it is.
Both of me was up. All right, yeah, I'd have gotten caught up in this shit as well. I mean, man, I ain't on any part of this shit. Oh, what the fuck this shit be like? Real shit. I'm thinking they were running in, man. I really, that shit, that business of 5:30, I'm thinking they were running in. I'm thinking they running in. I really should be just stable like bitch, man. Did my black first quarter, my call on people, I couldn't find them going. Damn, my granddad on ICU, this shit is crazy, man.
Man, it look like he fine with it. I don't think Shorty tripping for real, y'all.
One last thing we got. No, you're good. I don't have that. Look to him. He is finishing it up.
Don't look like that.
All about the same time. Yeah. He is finishing it up. It just takes a while because we got to get the info from Tampa to here. But what I want to do is I'm going to take pictures of your tattoos. That way it kind of speeds it up at the jail.
I'm saying all of them still current though, ain't getting nothing.
They don't have them at the jail.
No. Oh man, get this Julio.
What's KD? Bro.
KD, that's my little sister. That's my little. This is say KD called me.
Oh yeah.
Nigga.
That's her lips.
Yeah. A little burns from Star make a cover.
187. Nice. What's score 90? What's score 90?
Card.
There's like 90 minute time. Going backs.
Was it freak? Chase Bad's tattoo bed.
Case bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, fool. Open it up. You know, case bad.
Yeah.
Is that like a Celtic thing?
No, same server.
Yeah, he think it's a game.
It be different.
Oh, okay. You said Saint.
Yeah, the same server. You talking the middle of my neck?
New Orleans Saints.
No, yeah, the one that's same.
You definitely think it's a game.
Yeah. I just make such a ball just started there.
Yeah, like
For us, it is Robert. Well, I know that all the time.
I was shit out for him. Which could be right. Which could be right.
Mother.
I think they got.
What else you got?
I can't wear my shoes in here, but
Then buy them. You get them J's. We'll go with our uniform.
Exactly. It's gonna go good with the county uniform too.
That light button, subscribe if you need.
Crocs now.
They won't wear shoes. I
Can't wear J's no more.
What?
I'm getting snatched. Too expensive.
Man, come on, y'all.
I swear, brother, you do orange Crocs.
Man, come on.
The county
They gonna take my shoes.
You put them in property. Hillsborough definitely can't wear them.
Y'all was gonna ask. I can't wear my shoes in here, but
They might let you wear them here because you're gonna go. You'll good. You go to the box. You a baseball fan? You a baseball fan? White Earl baseball? Yeah. Oh yeah. I bet you sling it. Is that Little League? Yeah, I met in the You a coach?
No.
No.
Only supporter.
Alright, yeah, that's probably first base. I give like 5 minutes, maybe.
Alright.
Yeah, it is.
My mess sweet. It's for I thought I put it on the other day. Oh wow. It's hey y'all. How the fuck did they catch me, bro?
Oh shit. Yo, geeking. I think it's another interrogation too. I think the other dude interrogation came out. Let's see. This Crime Circus channel. Probably a police officer for real. Okay, y'all got all the interrogations. The fuck? ATC Scotty. Law and Crime Network. I think Law and Crime Network got it. I think they got the interrogation of his cousin too. Yeah, then you know them boys facing the death penalty, right? What's the other one name? Devin Murphy. Interrogation. Davion. What's the other one name, y'all? Here you go, right here. They turned on each other. Let's watch this.
Just before they got there, hours before. Whereas the Airbnb was booked days before. So this wasn't a situation where they followed someone to where they thought they were going to be. No one knew they were going to be at this Home 2 Suites.
Murphy. Cuff boys. Here you go, right here. Focus on crime network shit. I don't want to hear nobody else break down. I don't really like doing that shit. Man, if I really fuck with Cuff Boys, I fuck with Shorty. We just skip his part. I don't know. I'm sure he did, but I don't know if it's out
In
yet.
speaking to him specifically about the Tampa investigation, did you ask him about how he acquired the silver Chevy Cruze on the weekend of June 22nd of 2024?
Yes,
Did he identify the individual from whom he obtained that vehicle?
he did.
And who did he identify as the person he got that vehicle from?
He described it as the mother of the children to his brother.
Throughout the course of your interview with Mr. Murphy, did he admit to reviewing some news or media related to the case itself prior to his arrest?
Yes, the Tampa Police Department had a press conference in reference to this investigation at the conclusion of the arrest of the 3 other defendants, and that was all over the news.
With the denials that come from Defendant Rashad Murphy, do you slowly start to reveal some information that's come to light throughout the course of the investigation?
Yes, the beginning of the interview I would describe was me offering Mr. Rashad Murphy an opportunity to share his side of the story truthfully. Once I afforded him that opportunity, I began to share actual facts in reference to this, which began to pivot some of his story.
Oh God, first revelation in the interrogation.
I asked him if he was in Tampa multiple times.
And he initially denies that.
Multiple times.
Do you, throughout the course of the investigation, continue to ask whether the defendant was in Tampa?
I asked him if he was in Tampa, if he had ever been to Tampa at all.
Here we go, right
To
here.
indicate he did let people use his name to book an Airbnb.
Yes.
Lastly, you were asked specifically about the wording or phrasing that Mr. Rashad Murphy utilized during his interview. Did you confirm that the best evidence of what was said as to whether he entered or did not enter the Airbnb would be the recorded video interview itself?
Yes.
Look at Rashad, bundled up in some blanket.
You ride down to Tampa with your friend Darius Beals, correct? In a dark gray car? Was it?
We're supposed to be going to Orlando, but we're not going to Orlando.
But you went to Tampa instead.
Yeah, that's what
Was it?
we're supposed to go to Kissimmee, but we
Rashad, was it in the morning?
Yeah, it was in the morning.
Early in the morning? If you had to guess 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, what time would you say? Okay. Is that you leaving Jacksonville around 5-ish and getting there around 8? Or getting in Tampa around 5 or 6?
I got here, checked it. I had one to back check the out, make sure everything was good. And then that's just I got the car. Like,
You're saying you went through the back door at the Airbnb?
When you specifically heard the statement from Mr. Rashad Murphy, did you reiterate to him, did he specifically go through the Airbnb and check the B&B out?
Yes. So you drove to Tampa and then rode an Uber straight back?
so that's parts.
What did he end up doing?
I think he said he went back to Jacksonville. He said he had to go in English and road.
Okay. So you get to Tampa in the morning, you go to the back door. I don't remember what time they leave in the Uber, so that was later in the afternoon. So what did
I
you
just stayed in this one. I knocked on the back door.
Yes, sir.
I said the car there. I said because it's like the side car there until it was like no saying that anybody would come to the door. But when they knocked on the six when the car was coming out.
After Defendant Rashad Murphy indicated to you that he went through the Airbnb to check it out, did he change that version of events when you confronted him about his absence on the ring camera? He went to the back door to knock.
Yes, and the inconsistency with the time.
When you confronted him about the inconsistency of the Uber driver's arrival and his statement that he arrived between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m., did he change his statement about what he was doing?
He added another point. Yes, he then added that he was sitting in a car with Darius for a period of hours now.
Because to your knowledge, was the Uber driver present at the Airbnb at 8 a.m.?
Not to my knowledge.
Lastly, did Rashad Murphy at any time during the course of his interview give to you as a reason for continuing to lie to you the fact that he was cold or exhausted?
No, that was never said to me.
Laura's trying to say he was cold and exhausted, but he never said that in the interview. All right, I think the Uber driver is testifying.
And were you asked at any point any specific questions that you can remember during the trip itself?
Yeah, but not, like the whole thing.
You remember some questions, but not all of the questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a,
Surprise Long Crime
unserious
Network.
question,
I'm sorry, unserious.
Surprise Long Crime Network didn't separate it or break it down. I know they played his interrogation. Let's check your video out. Ticket to trial.
Yeah. For that.
So you get to celebrate 2 days in a row. Okay. So how was that made?
Fast forwarding to a certain section, correct? Yes, Judge, and I've already discussed it with defense counsel that there's about an hour of dead space, so we're gonna fast forward it to when the detective actually
Yeah,
comes
so
in.
he ain't even talk long.
What point in time? It's like at 1 minute, Judge. I'm sorry, 1
Sure,
hour.
he was in and out. Like a bank robber. Yeah, I don't think the girl I don't think the girl was supposed to be there, yo. Like, unlike some people, I don't think that I don't think she knew what was going on. I think she found out, you know, over the course of you know, them following them and shit like that. But I don't think she was supposed to be part of the plan. Nah, cause you know how girls is sometimes. I mean, she probably was bitching. I wanna go. You know how females is. So you're probably like, man, where my girl trying to go, man? Like, I know. Shit, she trying to go. She getting on my nerves. They probably like, all right, yo, fuck it, yo. Fuck it, bring her. I mean, fuck around, can use her. You feel me? Whole time, I don't think she really knew she was being used. Now, once she got there, I'm sure, like, with all the driving around that they did, she had to ask some questions. Like, what the fuck is you, like, what are we doing? I thought we was coming out here to vacation. And I think that's when she told her. But at that point, that's why I think their verdict, I think they got right when it came to her. Like, I don't think she should have ever been, I honestly think she was only charged because she didn't tell. If she'd have told, they wouldn't even have charged her, man. She only got charged because she ain't tell. But I think she literally just was there. And they like, man, fuck it, man, we might as well use her. And then at that point, it wasn't no turning back. She probably asked to get dropped back off. He probably like, man, fuck no, you in this bitch now. You said you wanted to come. You know what I mean? Now you here. I think it was one of them type situations.
You're right. I laid off the record.
She got found guilty on was it negligent homicide or some shit like that? Manslaughter or something? What was Alicia Andrews charged with? I mean, no. What was Alicia Andrews found guilty of? Yeah, she got found guilty of manslaughter. I think she fuck around and get that time back though, eventually. No, cause they fighting her sentence in court. So if she was to get a new trial, first degree murder would be off the table. Now, hell no, I ain't saying she should have been there. Fuck no, she definitely shouldn't have been there. But I don't think that, you know, the state's narrative was she was a full participant in the murder. I don't think she was.
Bad for you. Maybe that too. But basically, this thing called chewing like tobacco, and it's pretty bad for you as well. So I'm happy I'm not doing that anymore. Chew tobacco? Well, I used to rip 6, but then I kind of started chewing. Anywho, before I can speak to you about, obviously, whatever conversations we have, I just have to do this first. If you have any questions at all about it, just let me know and I'll be happy to explain it. Okay? Are you able to read? Yes, you are? Okay. Sure.
I don't know how everybody should do YouTube, but
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. All the things you've ever watched on YouTube, right? Hear me out, because I understand your question. Listen to me. I've been doing this job for a hot minute, so I understand your question. But your question is in reference to Jacksonville videos. We have probably different record request laws than what maybe Tampa might have, right? This isn't a Jacksonville case. You feel me? So the conversation we have is important, but I do understand your concern. And I can promise you that what your concern is directed to like crime circus and all that shit you see on YouTube, that's Jacksonville related. We don't have control on that.
Oh
Jacksonville
shit. Yo, we just watched Crime Circus. This lets you know that they be watching YouTube. The man just referenced Crime Circus. We just watched that.
Sorry. Does that make sense? Can you demonstrate you're able to read by reading that first line for me? Perfect. I'm going to read the rest. If you have any other questions for Sean, you can be quiet, Sean. Just let me know. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you make a statement or before any questions are asked of you, and to have a lawyer with you during any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. And if you do answer a question without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time you consult with a lawyer. Do you understand all that? Okay. Do you know how to sign your name? Okay, if you could print your first and last name on that line, and then sign your name on that line, and then once you do that, I'm going to write my information in just above yours. You're fine, man. It's like creeping up on 3 in the morning. We'll blame you. Can I blame you? Help you out of it? Yes, sir. All right. Holy smokes.
So he signed those Miranda rights.
Piece of paper.
I told y'all, man, yo,
Yeah.
most people sign over their Miranda rights just because niggas think that they can talk their way out of a situation. But you can't. Like when I was young, I signed over my Miranda rights too. Thinking I could talk my way out the situation. You can't talk your way out the situation. Yo, majority of the times, once they got you in this room, you going to jail, man. You feel me? Like, I mean, 99% of the time, when they got you in this type of environment, your ass going to jail. It's better off not even waste nobody's time. You know what I mean? Unless you plan on going in that bitch telling. But if you ready to go in there and you think you ready to play a game with these niggas for hours, because they'll play with you as long as possible. You know what I mean? And not tell them nothing. You better off just saying, man, I'm not speaking without no attorney. Straight up. I'm not signing my Miranda rights over. Send me to jail.
Just look, that's fine. I'm good with that. Just sign your name, and I'll sign right above it. Mine sounded a hell of a lot better anyway. So, my name is Chris. I don't know if I introduced myself when we were talking the first time, but this is my ID number. It's 78576. Some people call it a badge number, but that's mine. There's a couple questions down here. I'm just going real quick. Sir, what's your date of birth? Damn, you almost cut 420. So you can celebrate 2 days in a row. Okay. So how old does that make you? You probably 30. Big 30. Congrats. What's your highest level of education?
Highest level of education. Like 12, but really 11. I just got stuff on it.
Did you graduate high school? What was the last high school you went to?
Coach.
Okay. So you were was it a stingray?
Yes.
Nice. You can read, certainly. You can also write. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
What you mean, father? Got the black guy sitting across from him?
Mm-hmm.
Done earlier.
What time is that?
It's like 11. 12 like 11.
11 a.m.
Yeah, and that be the thing, yo. Like, nigga think, like you said, once you go in that bitch and you say I want a lawyer, you going straight to jail. So a lot of niggas gonna be like, man, shit, maybe I can convince them that I ain't do shit. You feel me? You can't convince them niggas to nothing. You know what I mean? At all. It's pointless. It's pointless, y'all. I showed y'all my interrogation hours, y'all. I think I was in that bitch trying to trick these niggas, lie to these niggas. Probably 8 hours. You know what I mean? 8 hours of me lying and spinning and wishing on the fucking star. You heard me? All for the end result to be, you ready to go to jail now? You feel me? Yeah, I'm ready. Straight up though. You ready to go to jail now? Yeah, because y'all don't believe nothing I'm saying. You feel me? Like, y'all accusing me of this. I don't know this. Yeah. Send me to jail. Straight up. Like,